right, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, good whatever it is you tune in. Hope all is going well. To your left is, of course, Coach. To my right,
It's me, Ray.
to his right,
It's me, Jay. Happy summer.
to his right. No. All right, cool. So we have everybody here. We're going to be going back. We have some people that we want to talk to. We want to talk to Mac again. We want to talk to Bathsheba again. We definitely are going to try to set up a nightmare, which means that we'll have to talk to Coffee.
Ray's gonna be excited about that one.
He's
I
got
have
no
nightmares
choice.
of my own.
He's got no choice but to be. And
Timothy.
for yeah,
Do we want to?
He will wait. All right.
Timothy's not bad. Okay, I'll gladly take Timothy over Lux.
He
Yeah, but
cares
it's not by
about
much.
Noon. We don't even care about Lux either. They are far down the list.
It's
of
a
priorities.
listen. It may be 1%, but it's still 1%.
Whatever.
We'll let the viewers dictate who we end up with at the moment. All right, let's go back to our file.
I'm gonna tell him you said that at next.
The difference between a diary and a journal is that journals are made with the intention of somebody to read them. Diaries are not. Well, tell that to Jeff Kinney with Diary of a Wimpy Kid. All right.
All right, what's our charge like right
We
now?
have just finished staring off at the wall.
Oh yes.
We are at four
Four.
charges, which means that...
I think we wasted a charge on
Wrong.
Doug.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I wish I knew what time it was right now.
It is noon.
Noon.
Do we want to get it out of the way?
Up to you guys. I don't care.
Let's do it. Rip it off like a band-aid.
We're off to a riveting start with everybody invested.
Love.
All right.
Almost late. Almost.
Shut up.
See, this is why. We show up on time and he
Is
wants to
this what-
complain.
Okay, sorry viewers for anybody that saw the notification that we were going to start at 8 p.m. Pacific time. We're starting at a little bit after that.
It's fine.
So-
It's fine.
Not like Timothy knows that, but...
Okay.
All right. Did I make it? Is it all right now? If that's all it takes to devastate you, it was a matter of time. I'm sorry, Timothy. Or why don't we just pretend
Swear.
it never happened?
Triangle.
Square.
Already. Okay, well, I'm not saying circle, all right?
We're not gonna be polite. Apparently, I guess.
Yeah. I don't care.
Remember, folks, there is a friend or a hate route for every character too.
We get points either way.
I suppose.
You know what? We're going to go with square. If that's all it takes to devastate you, it was a waste of time.
Dare you!
Uh-huh.
Not content to humiliate me, are you?
Okay.
No. You must dismiss my struggles.
What struggles?
It's anal about time. Okay.
How very dare you!
How very dare you?
Oh.
Can we just talk about something else? Or like this, actually.
Square.
Square.
Out! Away with you, laggard!
What?
What? Is that spelled correctly?
Yes.
Did he just do a racism?
No, it's a old-timey phrase.
I've heard the phrase before. I just didn't know it was spelled that
Yeah,
way.
it essentially means a bad
If you
person.
regain some sense and wish to apologize, you may return to me at 3 p.m. No earlier, no later.
Oh my gosh.
Well, this was a waste.
Now away!
Okay.
Hey, look, it's 3 o'clock. Should we do it again?
No. We've already wasted a heart. Let's go somewhere else. Dasha?
I must away. Dash. There you are.
Boy, before you do that,
Uh,
I'm curious. Can we actually open that other door? That door.
this one?
Yeah.
We were always able to open. What?
No, we weren't.
Did-
Okay. Can you open the carpet? Or move the carpet?
Maybe.
Basement. Basement?
Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
We get da 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 da. What is it?
How do I? Underworld.
Yes.
And you say there's nothing else in this house.
There's nothing else in this house.
We'll put the glasses on.
Glasses, quick.
Ah.
The ladder?
Oh, is that a key? Can I touch that? Can I grab that? No. I can touch. I don't
You
even
just
know
kinda
what
move
this
it.
is. Oh,
You can move.
I can't really crouch.
Canister?
Mousetrap?
Mousetrap.
Ow.
Can you do the key or no?
Can I date the mousetrap?
Yeah.
Yo.
Are we?
Is there anything else? The key?
There's this.
What's that?
There's. Ah.
What is this?
I'm curious about all three of these items.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't even know what this is.
I just wanted to open the room. But if you want to do Dasha, you can. I just wanted to say, hey,
We have
There's-
one more slot for Dasha.
there's like, hey, I'm just like, hey, there's more stuff that we thought before.
Yeah.
I feel like the key is more story related.
The key.
This has like music notes on it
Okay, I'll say this, guys.
and a star.
What?
Is this like a cup that we drop down here?
I will say this, guys. The key can open up top, way up top,
Ah,
Okay.
but we have to awaken it.
Okay.
let's do that now.
You're not sure what
What?
you expected to find in the crawl space, but it certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal figure. He seems quite stunned.
You
by
might
your
want to get
arrival,
on his good
but the
side if we
moment
wanted
you
to do
liberate him
stuff.
from his underground prison, he
Hmm.
comes alive with joy and gratitude. Ah, fresh air.
Sir
It
Locksmith.
has been far too long.
That's what I'm gonna go with his name is.
Locksmith.
Sir Locksmith.
You can't wear drip like that just and not be called at least a sir. Or I say a Lord Locksmith because I like alliteration.
Okay.
Coach,
Coach, what do you say?
I'm looking at like the inside of his like cape. Is it just like scratch marks of all the? You know how when you like, you're around the lock and sometimes you're trying to get into your house like really late at night and you can't really exactly see where the keyhole is, and so you
Right.
just end up with all those scratch marks. Is that what this is trying to represent here?
possibly.
Maybe? I think
That's-
you're thinking too much into it.
Given this game,
I mean, there's a lot of thought in this game. You're...
yeah.
All right, continue.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I don't really have a guess as far as the name. This is what you're gonna note about me, is that I'm terrible with names. Yeah, you're welcome.
I have been trapped within that accursed crawl space for so long that I don't even know how long it was.
Is that Clancy Brown? No.
Time
Jim
lost
Cummings?
all meaning under there. But never mind that now. I am Keith.
Keith.
I owe you a real
I wouldn't have
debt
guessed
of
that.
gratitude, eh?
I'm a little disappointed.
But I'm
A
also
little.
impressed because they made a
An actual name.
yeah.
Keith, new date of old.
Ah, eso.
I will refer to him as Lord Locksmith.
All right.
Hang on! My content
What?
wears
What?
down.
A key?
Keith, the skeleton key has a bit of a personality quirk that I would like to warn you about.
I feel like
But I also don't want to ruin the surprise.
I feel like every other character for these past 2 sessions have been some type of content warning.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
So I'll ask you, would you like to have the dramatic effect? Or would you rather know from the start?
Dramatic effect.
Well, Coach, did we pay $36 to bow out now this early?
We are going to press square. Okay, I'll be on for the ride. Let's continue.
You got it!
Please tell me, is there anything you're wishing for that I can help you with?
Let's see what we've got.
I'm actually looking for a way to get into the
Hey.
attic.
Hey.
Do you know where I'd find it?
Are we sure that's the option we want to go for?
Do I have some good news for you?
Yeah, you know what, right, Ray? You know, never mind what I just said right there. We could just turn off the game if that's your other option.
we could just entertain them with using our own personalities. Lord knows nobody wants that.
I am, in fact, a skeleton key. I can unlock just about anything with a keyhole in this house.
There you go.
If only we had you in the closet.
And a few things without keyholes besides.
Okay. That sounds very useful to have.
I am nothing if not full of surprising talents.
Man knows his way around holes, apparently.
So, Dorian is giving you some trouble, eh?
He was?
Nice to hear that some things haven't changed while I was gone. Well, fear not. Dorian and I go way back. We were practically made for each other, he and I.
Ah,
Drama.
If you'll allow me the briefest intrusion into your pocket, I'll gladly accompany you.
As long as you, like, explain what the heck you're doing with your hand right there, that just looks so uncomfortable.
Which hand?
The left one, the one that's, like, looking like he's trying to be like Spock, but, like, vertical.
Look, man.
he's just being dramatic.
Look, man. He's just being fancy, okay? Again, you can't have a cool look like this and just be like, and just have like your hands in your pockets or your hands crossed. You gotta have like dramatic flair.
Or you could also just be old and have arthritis. I don't know what the difference is here.
Keys can't have arthritis, okay?
Keys can't be people, but Keith
Yes,
is a
apparently
people.
they can, okay?
Coach, you're missing a very important rule.
We got a new item.
You want to be fancy, put your pinky out like this.
We got a new item, guys.
Yeah, that's one thing. Don't include the ring finger with it. All right.
He wants to let you know he is serious, alright?
Get me up. Look at me float.
Don't worry, we'll come back to this room later.
Oh yeah, we have to, because those other items I'm really curious about.
This is not technically a basement, just more of a crawl space. Basement is elsewhere.
Hey, buddy.
Dorian looms over you, arms crossed over his broad chest. He seems almost smug about blocking your way today.
Hello, mate. Let me give you a tip. When you see me with my arms crossed like this, it means you're not getting through.
Fair enough.
What might it take to cross them, I wonder?
Keith, is it really you?
Hello, old friend. It is me, all right.
Where on earth have you been?
I've been tucked away with my thoughts, you might say.
I think I dropped him on accident in a crawl space next to a mousetrap and a whatever the heck.
I never knew.
Given the
I
layout, it
left.
can't be by accident.
I am so sorry I never said goodbye. I never had the chance.
Well, I've missed you.
I've missed you too, dearest Dorian. And I am back to stay.
Yay, reunion. Again, with the pinky finger specifically.
He is fancy, alright?
When in doubt, pinky out.
See?
Now, come here and give me a hug, won't you?
Quick, his arms are uncrossed. Break through his chest.
I could never resist you.
Oh.
Whoa.
Dorian and Keith curl their arms around each other, fitting together as perfectly as, well, a key in the lock.
And just like that, the door is open.
You two seem like lovers, or that was brilliant.
Okay, Dorian says that he's more into friendships than anything else. So I'm gonna say swear.
But okay, is this the reason why?
Well, I don't know.
Because that's what I'm saying. It's like he talked about being hurt. It says that, being in love, it leads to pain and this and that. So
But-
maybe this is why.
Okay, but if he was hurt, would he really be this forthcoming towards Keith that quickly, you know?
Could this be a do as you say and not as you do kind of situation?
Well, that was brilliant.
I'll agree with this for now.
He gets me every time.
Just a little game we play.
right.
I can't keep him from anything he wants. He's my greatest weakness.
Good.
And without you, I would have nothing to do.
That's true.
We fit together rather well.
Yep.
There's mystery here, so no matter what, Keith can always get you to open it.
Seems like there's some history here.
Say, either one of you is bad.
All right. Well, Ray is curious about prying into their backstory, so let's get some lore.
Or
Well,
We may have given love a
Told you!
shot, but it didn't really work out.
I prefer to cherish the
Ray's
fact that it
gaydar
led
is
to
very
our
strong,
friendship.
Quite so.
A superior level of relationship, in our humble opinions.
I agree. Maybe we could be friends, Keith. Don't you think love can include friendship?
I don't feel strongly one way or the other.
I'll say square. It's up to you, Coach.
Right?
I don't feel strongly one way or the other.
Okay. I'll go square then.
Maybe so, but it can also complicate it mightily.
I think it really depends on like what happened first.
Yeah.
The love of the friendship.
Yeah. Because I mean, like if you have like a friendship first, and then that can develop into a love, or if you just like have a love first and then try to force that into a friendship. There's different paths. Like you might think that it's the same situation for everybody, but it's really not.
And admittedly, there are a wide variety of love and a wide variety of friendships. But at least, just strictly my opinion, if you want like a long-lasting love, there should be a foundation of friendship. You know, but that's just me.
But of course, like along with that, you know, there comes that extra hurt that if it doesn't work out, then you lost both a lover and a friend.
That's true. That is the risk of entering any type of relationship, honestly.
Anyways, let's
It's all
continue.
closed off, but love tends to get messy.
That's probably what Ray's thinking.
For us, friendship is the way to go.
All right. Oh,
We are friends.
The treasure trove of friendship is open to us.
look at that happy R&D.
Number 86, Keith. And I really want to see his profile too.
Yeah.
Hey, we're getting points, guys.
Well, we got some empathy.
Okay.
I mean, we're still humorless and naive, but hey, we're sensitive, appealing, and unruffled. All right. Let's see what's in store in the attic, or, well, Keith, crack 'em on open. Or I hope someday I can open up to you like that, Dorian.
I'm going to say circle.
Oh,
Circle.
okay.
Maybe you can.
Oh, wow. I thought there was more to that.
Hey, point is, we're in. Okay, now we got almost the whole house open.
This is so slow and dramatic.
Where?
What? What?
Are you controlling the camera?
No, this is just a cutscene.
Okay.
Now I can move around.
All right, bring it around town.
All right, well, let's
Turn
take a
on,
look.
turn on Lux first.
Oh, let's do that.
I don't want to turn anyone on.
Okay, so we have a safe
It's half
here.
the game, right?
We have some boxes to shuffle around. We got some cobwebs. We got another window, so window in. We have
AC unit? HVAC?
yeah, something with caution on it. We got some old board games of checked wordplay, blocks.
Is chess really copywritten? I thought it was just a free-for-all game.
Trying to figure out what else it says.
Kind of wonder if they did that just to be funny.
Oh, Oh, okay. I can shuffle these around. That's about it.
Are those more balls?
Yeah, I think I see like a chessboard down here.
Are those more balls on the other side?
These are like
holiday decorations.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of boxes that I can shuffle around.
Okay, how many charges do we have left?
One.
We just had the one.
Okay,
And I'm gonna use it for
Coffee maker.
coffee.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back to this room another time.
Yeah.
At least it's open.
Because the safe right there. That leads to something.
Yeah.
Is this safe, Ray?
For now. I think my
I
mind.
never closed the dishwasher. Why can't you get? There you go. Look at me being all irresponsible. All right.
A charming
Oh.
barista grinds coffee in your kitchen, working so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs.
Roof bugs.
I'm Kirby, happy to help.
Kobe.
Kobe.
I don't get it.
Don't
G'day.
either? I don't either. That's not really a joke.
You are our coping mechanism. So you're my coffee maker?
I, sure am.
Do you come here often?
Yeah, I try to be here every morning.
Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say.
What do you have in your hand? Is that a?
Is it a spoon?
I don't think any of those function as a spoon. I think it's like some sort of something to measure like the coffee beans or the grounds.
Let me see.
Because I don't know what's in her left hand.
I'm not really sure either, but looking up close, I do like how the sleeves are patterned after latte art.
Yeah.
Ah,
What can I get you today?
cup of coffee.
I forgot it. Latte.
Oh, it's a latte.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
I'll go with
latte.
this one. Can I get a late?
Sure thing. One latte,
Can you
coming
get a
right up.
latte?
Copy. Have you heard of a game called Coffee Talk? Because this sounds very familiar.
That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler. We might get to that next.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's a
We will get to that next.
Yes.
So, hold on to your butts till that time comes, till we're bored of this game. Which will
Toby
be for a
gets
while.
to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte?
So what is what is a late? Why is it called a late? Tell me more about the late art.
I know we don't really have intelligence, but we can't be this stupid, guys.
No, we're pretty dumb.
I'm gonna say the circle. That's the least stupid.
We have no smarts.
I'm gonna go square. Why is it called a late?
Does anybody actually know the answer?
No.
Well, prepare to be learnt.
Well, that's the Italian word for milk.
Boy, do I feel stupid now.
It's the Italian world.
Ah.
We didn't say you didn't pick the latte art one?
No.
We might have multiple chances at asking
Here in
questions.
Italy, you have to order it as a cafe latte. Otherwise, they'll literally just give you a glass of milk.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Does the body good though?
It's awkward.
Why is that? Okay.
Right? I don't think my nerves can handle being handed a glass of milk like that.
I mean, I'm a milk drinker, but I mean, if I was walking into an establishment of coffee and then I asked for a latte and then they gave me a cup of milk, yeah, I would be disappointed, especially if I was paying the same price.
She shudders violently.
You okay?
We'll see you next time.
Okay.
Well, that's our charges.
Glug, glug, glug.
Best part of waking up.
Is filling your sister up. Alright, let's go and meet.
Well, y'all heard it here, folks. Here it first, folks. We're at the point of no return.
Ugh.
Glasses off.
All
Alright, hold on to your butts. We're trying to get to
man.
Nightmare again.
Oh, hang on. Before we get there,
Oh, yeah.
let's go
I'm
here.
fortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
Okay.
It's still funny seeing Luke Slap's name on the side.
Cyrus said, I'd rather they figuratively give me a glass of milk. What does that even mean in this context?
Okay.
Okay, 7 pioneers, or this isn't going to be more lore, is it?
Square.
Yeah.
Lore? No, it's incredibly important and compelling background information that is necessary to understand the current situation.
So, lore.
In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world.
We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip.
Then the money started flowing. Money always changes people.
True.
Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1.
David?
You?
Sneezy.
What is that? What?
Well, it's referring to the Snow White movie, right? You know, the very new and necessary
Don't
live
remind
action
me of that.
Snow White
Don't-
movie.
No. Okay.
David. I
David.
think that's what his name was.
Bingo.
And all this, the wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became, the pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed.
Cyrus says it
I
means what you
really
want it to be.
believed David,
Okay.
the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Daviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly.
So you stole it.
Do I? I don't know
I'm
how
sorry,
you
but
do
there's no
something for
time.
military
I'm using
stuff.
the display phone at a wireless store, and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
I guess maybe you could use them on tanks and other types of weaponry and say, oh, you know, get the inner workings of them, you know? That's just a guess.
Yeah.
That is a lot of unnecessary work to try to do that, though.
Yeah.
Check the profiles on some of the new characters.
Cyrus says, I haven't seen that movie. Maybe we can watch it together.
No. No. No.
Alright, let me put the glasses on first because there was the new data decks.
Yep. It's got
Half
Dorian.
of-
Oh, new stuff for Dorian.
Okay, let's go here. You saw Dorian at the front door, and he's agreed to let you out when you're ready to go. If you'd like to get to know him better, go speak with his other forms around the house. He likes friendship, dislikes nonsense. I think we are
His
nowhere
sprite.
here.
His sprite changed too.
Yeah, I mean, we're in the friend status form right now, so I think that was the biggest update we got.
Next.
Timothy was very upset that you didn't respect his feelings around his secret persona. He sent you packing. You came at the wrong time, and Timothy was very upset. He'd like you to come back at noon, so that was the last thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we can also talk to his other form, too. So it's like, once
Right
we
in bed.
wake up, and then we can...
Go pee.
Kobe! Voiced by Dom Din?
I think so.
Owner of the Dimsdale Domadin? Okay, come on. Nope. Nope.
Keith.
No.
What are you trying to look for?
Because he didn't finish with.
I couldn't scroll.
Uh,
I still can't scroll. There we go. A spicy personality with a silky exterior to boot, Kopi is that one companion who's ready to hype you up in the morning for the rest of your day. Energetic and suave. Why can I not scroll again? What is happening here? Is anybody else that's playing this game experiencing the same problem as me, or is it just like a remote problem, like a remote play kind of situation? I don't think it's that, but
I have seen some playthroughs where was finicky with that.
okay. Well, I'm glad it's not just us. 'Cause... Okay. Anyways, energetic and suave. She's the one that you can turn to for warming your heart. She is dependable and resourceful. The one thing Kopi is really good at is keeping from spilling the beans. But with her excellent secret keeping comes the tendency to jump to conclusions, so she can be a little volatile.
Likes waking up early, nice smelling conditioner and beans. Dislikes bureaucracy management and unpaid overtime. Don't we all?
Alright, the
Got a copy.
collectible was a Roof Bucks Essential with just a touch of foam. Order an affogato. Order an Irish coffee.
Ooh. I wonder if we have to team up with Bev for that.
Probably.
Cyrus says, Keith, Jay's next cosplay.
I could see it. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. Really not. Alright. Speaking of Keith, you met a lot of characters.
Voiced by Christian Lands. Right?
Oh, that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Okay. It's Keith, the charming rake. He's Keith, who was shelved under the house for such a long time. With a way to get into the attic, we'll be able to find so many more datables. You found Keith, a skeleton key in the crawl space, where he has apparently been trapped for decades. He's going to meet you at the attic door, which he's agreed to help you unlock. And we already did. He likes candy, dislikes secrets.
Okay.
We have bring up your smart stat and speak with Keith. Okay, so
Once again, not smart enough.
get smarter. Bring up your poise stat and speak with Keith.
Don't have enough poise.
Okay. Bring up your empathy stat. And
No, we
speak
don't have
with
enough
Keith.
empathy.
We have some. We just got some.
Bring up your charm stat. And speak with
We don't
Keith.
have enough charm.
Bring up your sass stat. and
Definitely
speak
don't
with
have
Keith.
sass. Quite a few characters require sass.
Oh, man.
Man, we're just.
We are not enough for anyone.
But somehow we're in good graces with him. You know?
Yeah.
We are friends with him too.
It
So
might-
that's something.
It might be out of pity, but you know.
Okay, so just FYI, for everybody here and the folks at home, a rake is an old-timey saying. It means a desolate or immoral person, usually a man, who indulges in vices or lacks sexual restraint. So that's what a rake means.
Yeah, that I knew.
You knew?
Yes. Yes.
How did you know?
Oddly enough, an episode of Jeopardy.
So that's what you're gonna blame it on, huh?
No, because there was an episode where it says, this is a gardening tool, but it also can mean,
Oh,
kind of person.
I know the clip.
Yeah, and he goes, what is a hoe? And then he's like, what is a rake? And I'm like, a rake?
Rakes, hoes, for backyard tools. Okay. Likes candy, dislikes secrets.
Yeah. So I was like,
Okay.
they're calling him a rake. I'm like, oh, okay, we're kind of yet to see that, but
Question is there an actual rake somewhere in this house?
I can't go outside to verify.
I'm kind of surprised there isn't a garage,
yeah.
This is like 3 floors or something? Like
Yeah.
4 possible floors?
Let's see.
Considering the attic
Okay,
a floor
bottom
or a
floor.
basement?
Bottom floor, basement, second floor, attic. So 4. Yeah, 4. Okay, let's go to bed. Try to get some nightmares.
You ain't gotta tell me twice. Ready, Ray?
As I'll ever be.
Alright, here we go.
Nighty night.
Your room
Oh, God.
was dark and cold, but though you may have gone to sleep alone, you could feel someone else here. Nightmare looms over the edge of your bed, at once friendly and disquieting.
Is it you again?
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh.
Why, yes.
You're back.
Uh-huh.
I've been contemplating what to show you this time.
Okay.
Show me.
We've been on her mind. I don't even know how that's a concept, but
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Wait,
What
is it in
am
our
I
mind too?
saying?
Exactly.
Get your blood pumping.
I don't know, Ray.
Get your blood pumping has many connotations.
This time I think maybe You're speaking in front of an audience.
For the folks at home, Ray has been known to do public speaking time and again. So, Nightmare is really speaking to his soul.
I just got a cold sweat.
Yeah, Cyrus, we have moderation in the chat. If you want to help in any sort of way, I would like to have some sort of mod. I don't know how to attach that to you at the moment, but we'll get there. I don't want to hold us onto this moment, though.
Is that scary alone? The thought of being vulnerable in front of so many people.
So many people. You flatter us by thinking that there's that many watching right now.
Expecting eyes on you, knowing if you misspeak even once, they won't respect you.
Yeah, like being live.
You probably have more eyeballs on you than we do viewing us right now. And I'm probably counting glasses as extra sets of eyeballs. So
They might not even like you, or be able to stand you.
well, I know Ray can't stand.
Your words
Ha ha ha.
and you start mixing them up. You can feel your heartbeat in your ears.
No, I can't.
Do you want her to try?
No.
The spotlights on you make you start to soar.
No.
Cyrus is asking, is Ray okay?
Ray is not okay. But me and Coach are fine.
Yeah, no.
If only you could see the smile on my
You
face.
start to get your lips under control and the words start to flow.
Oh, I love the mouth right there.
Which one?
The one with the tongue. It's very, very ahigado, and I love it.
I was looking at the snake's tongue, too.
I'm terrified of the lion.
Good point. A horse mouth too,
Well, it is a mare.
or a unicorn.
That, too.
Is that a horn in the middle?
Oh,
Yeah.
let me check.
It's pointy.
That is in fact a unicorn's head.
Then your tongue presses against your front teeth. And they give.
Yeah.
One of your teeth slips out of your gum and
Body
down
odor too.
onto the podium
Oh.
in front of you.
Get
You
that.
stare in horror. You reach to pick it up, and then a canine tooth drops to your tongue.
Oh.
Has anyone here ever?
Who let the dogs out?
Has anyone here ever dreamed of losing their teeth?
No.
I lost my teeth at one point when I was biting into a burrito.
Wait.
I was like 9, okay? I was still in the ability to lose teeth and
Okay.
have them regrow.
All right, but
Okay.
you didn't specify if this was reality or a dream, though.
That was reality. I
Okay.
swallowed my own tooth. That burrito had it coming. All right.
Extra calcium.
I have dreamt of losing my teeth before.
I had chipped my tooth, and I think you guys are also there to see that.
Yes.
You let out a petrifying, guttural scream as your own teeth fall loose from your gums.
It was like a 48-hour period. I looked like Lloyd Christmas from Dumb and Dumber.
Wow.
A tickle in your throat makes you cough. The people in the audience gasp, retch, lean back, flee from their seats.
Why are we not moving from the stage?
You're coughing up more teeth.
This is horrifying.
Am I also coughing up the burrito?
They come out of your mouth and into your hands bloody.
Stop doing that pose.
No.
Your mouth is just gums now.
Has
But the teeth, they're still coming. Tears prickle in your eyes. Then you try to apologize to your audience.
Speaking of audience, Cyrus says losing my teeth is a recurring nightmare for me.
I see.
Well, we ain't doing you any favors here.
You realize you're a monster.
because I lost my teeth?
You're a monster.
You're toothless.
Okay, here's the thing.
And Toothless was a monster in How to Train Your Dragon, another live-action necessary movie.
Here's the thing. It's one thing to lose your teeth in public. All your teeth. It's another thing that you lost all your teeth and somehow more teeth are coming out.
Cyrus just said, I need Ray's scream to be my text tone.
I'm sure we can make that happen at some point.
uh,
Maybe clip it or something. I don't know.
The teeth clatter to the podium, and
hey, cut it out.
Or, who do you think you're scaring, pal? Or,
All right, I get the picture.
I get the picture.
I'm
going with triangle.
Yeah, I'm going with triangle too.
I was outvoted.
did I get you?
I think both are decent answers.
Well, I can't pick both. It's either the teeth thing freaks me out, or I don't like public speaking.
So which one
Teeth.
freaks you out more?
Teeth.
I think we've all done a sense of public speaking. As a matter of fact, I consider what we're doing right now a form of public speaking.
Yeah.
So, we're not really terrified of that, are we?
Okay.
Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares you?
Spiders.
The feeling of abandonment.
The ocean.
Failure.
Oh, wait, we're going items. Okay. Probably, like, unstable floors.
Items? Needles.
Really?
Needles.
Huh.
Certain bugs.
Are we counting that as items?
I mean, I said spiders, so...
There must be something you're hiding away.
And before you say anything in the chat, yes, I know spider is not a bug.
Something a little deeper. A tad more frightening than bugs and blood and teeth.
Okay, this is getting accurate and freaking me out.
We just talked about bugs, guys.
Are you gonna
Try
use
square.
Yeah. Are you gonna use my answer to scare me?
The important thing is, you'll learn from what I show you. Don't you want to conquer your fears? Let go of your insecurities?
What's
Really? Your inhibitions feel the rain on your skin.
No one else can feel it for you.
Only you can let it in you. There's the song. There's the karaoke group nobody paid or asked for.
You're welcome, Natasha Bedingfield. Yeah, that's right. I know your name. What did I just say? I said abandonment.
I said failure too.
What?
Yo!
But,
No.
but our devices aren't listening to us, guys. Wake up!
My vote's square.
I said triangle in real life.
It's triangle.
Interesting.
That actually would make sense for the character we're playing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If you really, really, really think about this.
Cyrus says many people are scared of intimacy. Tell her that. If only we could.
That would definitely make sense with our character.
But for you, it's not losing the person. It's being left that's terrifying.
Don't like where this is going.
That's why I'm left-handed. Because my father left me. Anyway.
Good God.
Beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter. Must be getting close to sunrise.
No.
Thank you for being honest with me.
I had no choice.
I will have to think about your answer.
Okay.
Is it weird that Nightmare is our therapist in this game?
Okay, wait a minute though. Like, how is that? Is the nightmare that, like, she doesn't show up when I want her to?
I mean, we know how to get to her.
Yeah.
But, like, that kind of goes with, like, what she's saying, right? Like, hey, if we're afraid of abandonment and then, like, we try to do all the steps in order to, like, reach out to her, and then she doesn't?
Oh, interesting.
Like, because she's abandoned us?
And trying to teach us a lesson.
Okay. That hurt my brain.
I would respect this game so much more if it went that direction.
Good night.
No.
Good night.
Not a good night.
All right. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Let's go.
All right, new day.
Do we want to
New
choose
charge.
the other? What room are we going to? Attic or the crawl space again?
I mean, are we trying to unlock new characters, or
Or
are
do
we
you-
trying to progress stuff?
I kind of want to see more characters, but I also think that, like, given, who it is that we have to talk to and the fact that, we talked about this before the stream, we don't necessarily have to talk to them the very next day.
Right.
So,
I'm down to unlocking as many as we can.
Cyrus says this is your best stream so far, guys. Well, thank you. This is our third one, so it must be a charm
Yeah,
or something.
we're winning.
We're getting better, and especially like audio wise, I hope that this is a much better setup for you. So do let us know if there's anything else that's involving here.
Every day gets a little easier.
Yeah,
But you gotta keep going forward. That's the hard part.
I am more curious about like down here right now.
Yeah, what is that thing?
Well,
Let's do it.
You see a concerned
What?
face peeking through what might be a cryogenic tube containing tape both sticky and cassette.
Are you?
What?
What? Is this a time capsule?
It's
Steve Rogers?
No.
That's cute.
Winter Soldier.
Bucky?
Who the heck is Bucky?
Yeah. I once called him Billy.
That's a long story for how that happened.
But yeah, it's either Bucky Barnes, Steve Rogers, or L from Death Note. I
The
don't know.
face notices your presence.
So just because of the
Begins to
face.
speak.
It's just because of the L. That's
That's a clock, man.
that's a clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
But why does it have wings?
Time flies.
I hate that you're right.
Time flies, bro.
Yes, this is Joyce. I am officially found.
Nostalgia?
Hmm.
Because if it's like a timepiece, like it,
We do have concepts that are a thing here.
yeah.
But those concepts weren't an object. Those were intangible.
Sure. Keep going. Time capsule? You are a time capsule? I'm saying triangle.
Yeah.
What am I looking at here?
Hello, anybody out there? Hey, mind letting me out of this thing?
This is dude. That's what I'm gonna go with.
No. If he's frozen in something like this can only be one person. Man, you.
I'm afraid of what Cyrus just said.
Mm.
Don't wake him up. He'll try to kill you.
Nostalgia is the goth chick in the attic,
There's a goth chick in the attic?
and we haven't gotten to them.
There's of course, every game has to have a goth chick in it.
How does
Sure.
that apply to nostalgia, though?
Only one way to find out, coach.
Maybe we were goth back in the day.
It's just a phase.
Well, you dated one back in the day.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So you're the thing, right? But also trapped inside the thing? Or, if I let you out, are you going to cease to be? Like, dematerialize or something? Or, can you see me through the little window?
Dematerialize.
Yeah, dematerialize.
Nope. I mean, I don't think so. Maybe. Only one way to find out. Let her rip.
Don't let her rip.
Alright then, if you're down, I'm down.
That's the only option we got. Alright.
Down? I mean, I was down. Down on the ground. Now I'm out.
Okay.
What? Or yeah, that's not quite what I.
Square.
Square.
What?
Hold on tight, pal.
The stranger who stands before you can best be described as nostalgia given form, an assortment of 80s memorabilia sculpted into a well-muscled male figure.
So he's a. I know he's nostalgia. What are you talking about, Cyrus?
Huh.
Keep going.
Woohoo! Yeah! I'm free! 80s is surviving and thriving, baby! Oh, yeah!
This is Chad.
All right. What are we thinking about his design?
Well, since we're all One Piece fans, I know what we should all be thinking. Frankie.
Don't insult Frankie like that.
I'm not!
He's more 90s. That's like more of an Ace Ventura.
Okay, but we got the short shorts on, he's got no shirt on, he's got star designs on, he's got tattoos, he seems like a rocker dude. It's like, come on, that is essentially Frankie's aesthetics right here.
No. I refuse.
Ray is being in hard denial, but come on. If anyone has seen even just any picture of Frankie, you know what I'm talking about, guys.
I just like how his junk is listening to music at the moment.
Yeah. We all
Although
know
his
Frankie
cassette
would do
tape
that.
ribbon obscures much of his face, you can still make out a friendly expression and handsome features.
Right. Wait, I thought you were a time capsule. Or I'm confused. How can you be an entire decade? You're a tube of old junk.
He's tubular.
I kind of want to go with triangle.
Triangle.
Well, yes and no. Think of me as the essence of what's inside that time capsule. The 80s personified.
I just realized like what his hair is. It's the
What is it?
it's the film.
Mm-hmm.
It's all that kind of
So
stuff.
it's a
with
cassette.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I remember having that
I-
problem
is
as a kid.
Is his shoulder a VHS tape?
Yeah.
He got the floppy disks on his shirt.
Yep.
What's
Okay.
he holding?
His hair.
What?
I don't know. He's got scrunchies. He's got the Rubik's Cube as a bracelet.
Okay.
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere,
Yeah,
playing
of
a very
course he
loud
does.
and intense note as he strikes a pose.
Like Frankie did.
Better yet, don't think too hard about it, y'all. 80s fever reigns! Yeah!
Kind of brings into question, how old is our character? Or was this a leftover from whoever owned the house before?
No idea.
Given our character, I don't think he's very old.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm getting he can't be too much older than 30. Maybe a little bit less.
Is the end of his guitar a Game & Watch?
I am not going to say no.
Okay.
I'm not going to say yes. You did a little
Yo!
Bodhi Windbreaker.
Never would have guessed that.
Yeah. Well,
That, in fact, is a Daedal character.
I love the 80s, or, oh, as in the 1980s? I don't know much about it other than retro media. I wasn't even born yet.
I'm going to say square since that's...
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, that does fit into who we are.
Oh, my friend. And do I ever have a story for you?
Tell us about the Reagan years. Okay then, sounds like the bomb. Or, will I like it? I mean, what's so great about the 80s?
Square.
I feel like we're kind of being disrespectful, but it's also like a way to be honest with it too.
Yeah.
Triangle's a safer bet, I guess, though.
I kind of want to say triangle then.
Triangle.
So,
Whoa, friend. Do you mean like an actual bomb? Because I don't truck with violence.
Because the bomb is a 90s thing.
So?
I'm much more of a lover than a bomber of shit.
Right.
Got it.
Point being, I have no idea what you're saying.
Ooh, right. The bomb of the 90s, huh?
I guess in a way, I wasn't born then, dude. But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I mean.
I really don't.
Because you were still in the tube?
Totally.
Tubular.
Well, you already said it, so.
Yes.
Nice reference, pal. Totally topical. Now you're getting it.
Anything else you need, or you good down here? I
Get
feel like
that
this is kind of
square.
I wouldn't mind a new view. Catch a few rays.
Hey.
Maybe watch the boob tube.
Boobs.
Okay. Well, what do we think?
Square.
All right, get some rest. We'll chat later.
All right then. I'll be around, just chilling like a villain.
We're the villains.
We have to be.
A villain? I don't want a villain in my house. Or can't wait to learn about where you come from. Sounds different.
Square.
I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san.
Daniel?
It's a
Yeah.
Karate Kid reference.
Okay.
That's Whoop Slap Son to you. Alright, I'll go square. You got it, Mr. Skiyagi.
Skiyagi.
Oh, look at you, acing the class already. You are gonna be a bodacious student, I can tell. Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peepers and recuperate. Talk to you later.
Alright. Anybody else, since we're down here? The ladder or the mousetrap?
I saw the mousetrap.
Yeah, I'm more curious about what this implies.
But when the board games... But I thought the board games were in the attic.
You're an idiot.
I'm gonna shoot the mousetrap and not shoot the ladder.
An unholy.
What is that?
Oh my god!
Have you ever immediately regretted an option?
Rodent-like gesture. His nose twitching at
That-
his pulse.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
a mouse, alright.
Okay, I didn't hear what he said, so an unholy amalgam of rat and trap stands before you. He regards you, as you do him, with surprise and disgust. What are you looking at us with surprise and disgust for?
You're the weirdo.
He holds his hands up to his chest in a distinctly rodent-like gesture, his nose twitching at intervals.
Oh God.
Alright.
Holy frickin' shit!
You got an incredible voice, though.
What am I looking at here? A new face into crawl space? Are you real or what?
What do you think his name is?
Radigan.
Coach?
Radcliffe? I don't know.
I'm gonna say Mikey.
Can any of us say for sure?
Yeah.
It better not be meh, if you know what I mean.
Square.
Oh, we got a real thinker over here. I'm real, you're real. Shut the fuck up already. What do you want?
Jeez. Okay then.
I'm looking for love at all the raw crawl spaces. Nothing, just
Just sticking around.
Circle it in.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Uh,
Hello, I'm Vaughn. I'm
Vaughn!
the trap.
On.
On.
as in the Vince Vaughn from.
Kind of sounds like him.
I can't think of a single Vince Vaughn movie at the moment.
Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Wedding Crashers.
Cleared enough for me.
Bring me a little card. You'll see.
Oh, card.
Hi, I'm Vaughn. I can't wait to love you or whatever the fuck.
Put that on a dating profile. Name's Vaughn. I can't wait to love you. Whatever.
Put that on a shirt and never have it be placed on an actual person named Vaughn.
What a character, man.
Yeah, right there.
How long have you been down here?
Oh, a long time, Pally. A long, freaking
Whoa there. My content
You
away.
You should have came up earlier.
Vaughn is a rat trap. There's going to be some content here about animal death. And if that's something you don't want to hear or joke about, I'd recommend skipping.
We're gonna continue.
All right.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip
Yeah,
it?
we're fine. Absolutely fine with it. Let's continue.
Our hero.
On with the show.
You eyeballing me or something? I can feel your gaze. Lingering.
Why does this voice sound so familiar?
You seems a little off, boy. I don't remember ever setting a mousetrap before. I'm so sorry for that. You're a lot to take in.
I'm stuck between circle and triangle.
Square for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
I just to gauge like how old are we, you know?
Coach?
I also want to say circle.
Okay.
I'm not good then.
Oh, well, that's all right. I guess it isn't really your fault.
It kind
I
of
do
is.
think of myself as a very well-defined character of a sorts. How do you do?
I bet
Thorn
he smells
stops
like
for a
cheese.
moment, his nose twitching as he sniffs the air. He squints at you, suspicion in his gaze.
Hey,
Any
buddy,
cheese?
you got cheese on you?
What? Why would I have cheese on me?
No,
Or
triangle? Why should I? No, should I?
Shouldn't you? Shouldn't you? You come into my crawl space and you got no cheese?
I can say it like we're taking a picture.
This freaking schmuck? Listen up! You seem like the fancy outside of the crawl space sort.
Well, thank you. It's the greatest compliment I've ever seen.
That is the most accurate thing you can say, yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'll let you in on a little something.
Alright,
Want to make a good impression?
sure. Not really. For the sake of the game, triangle.
Then you bring some freaking cheese with you. That's a life lesson for you too, kid, in a metaphorical sense.
So, as long as you're not talking about the cheddar, meaning some money, you know, I'm fine bringing in some actual cheese.
So in this particular instance, I mean it very literally.
Thank you for that.
Give me that cheese, baby!
All right.
Get some cheese, I start chatting, okay? You want to know more? Throw me a slice.
Just craft singles.
You probably like that.
Okay, yeah, I'll be back. Cheese, got it. What do you mean? What do you need the cheese for?
Circle.
Really?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah.
All right.
What do I need cheese for?
He throws his hands up in the air, laughing and gesturing to you for the benefit of some invisible audience.
Great.
What do I need cheese for, they ask me?
You know, I was confused myself.
None of your frickin' business!
Yeah, it's about what I expected from you.
Alright, I said I need the cheese for the rats.
Yeah, again, that's what I figured.
I ain't got no cheese. I ain't got no rats.
Oh, rats.
So, question.
Yes.
Is that a ponytail?
No, that's stupid. It's a rat tail.
I mean, but it is like the back of his head.
Yes, that's his hair from the back of his head. But
So it's not like he's got like a backpack and he's just got like a dead rat in it that's just sticking out
no,
of
it's
the tail.
there was a haircut trend in the early 2000s where it was called a rat tail. Same properties as a ponytail, but just a lot smaller and thinner.
We have no sass, so we're just gonna say there are rats down here?
No,
Cool.
I ain't never caught a rat. How could I? I've been sitting in the dark like a dunce for longer than I can remember. My darling, friggin' original benefactor stuffed me down here with no bait,
So we
No
did
chance.
did have a previous
no
owner.
cheese. Bupkis, a big block of bupkis.
I think I got it. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Check the fridge, Slowpoke.
New rumor added.
thought so.
What?
It's like his voice sounds familiar. He's the same voice actor of Master Shake, Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Amazing.
Speaking of which, let's go ahead and go with our
Bodhi.
new. So we go into Bodhi Windbreaker here. Do you remember the 80s? Well, don't you worry, because our good old-fashioned boy next door heartthrob is going to teach you all about it. He may literally be a time capsule, but his knowledge of the area and the secrets of his contents hold with blow the mind of even the most righteous 8-bit enjoyer. Bodhi is here to open your mind to a simpler time and open your heart to a love that's purer than uncut Colombian coffee.
What do you mean by uncut?
What do you mean by the ellipsis after Colombian?
Likes the 1980s, dislikes the 1780s.
What do you got against then? Voiced by Stephen Booth. Collectibles include Achieve a Love Ending with Bodhi. He won't be needing this anymore. And speak with Bodhi around the house.
You don't.
Von Trapp. Yep, voiced by Dana Snyder. Vaughn has a whole lot of boisterous energy in a small package. He needs to be, if he's going to do his job of defending your house from invaders. Follow his instructions or else you're going to get snapped! I wonder, though, is it really all about the violence for him? Or is there some other way to give him what he needs? You've met Von Trapp, a surly vulgar character who might just be a bit unhinged. He's desperate for some cheese. Check the fridge.
Likes jazz, cheese, never letting go. Dislikes crawl spaces.
Well, boy, do I have a disappointment to tell you. Order? What do you mean order one? Order a stuffed rat? Well, okay, get some cheese from Von the fridge. All right. And then,
Ooh.
all right. Last time you saw Nightmare, she managed to get you to tell her what you're really afraid of. Oh boy. Likes intense fixations on gruesome details and dislikes Daybreak. So they haven't dreamed about. Oh, so we're on the path to this one then as a collectible.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to do that, but at least we've told her about it.
Yeah.
And that was it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Alright, do you want to do the ladder here?
We have 3 charges.
Or do you want to do one of the others?
Do you want to talk with someone else over the party?
I kind of want to find the goth chick in the attic.
You and me both.
Make that thrice. Okay. Who would it be, though?
Alright, let's go up here.
It's no music, right?
There it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Who could it be?
Because I know it's not the board games. I know it's not the safe.
There's a plant here. Is this like one of those situations where we don't really move? Or could it be the boxes? Could we touch a spider web or something? I don't know. Because we have boxes that are available here to us. We have the plant. We have these boxes. This box. I think all the boxes, if they're not going to be like filled with something like this, then they're just going to be like the same kind of character. Wait a minute. There's a difference between these boxes and these boxes. And these boxes. There's we could date the HVAC unit.
Okay, now apparently there is a ghost in the attic.
Okay, so how do we achieve?
Well, it's daylight, so we can't do that now.
So is it like a midnight only kind of situation then?
Yes, we can get haunted more ways than one.
Oh, fun.
But is that the same character or is that like a separate
No,
one?
that's separate.
Okay.
Yay, fun.
I'm kind of just wondering if inactivity will do anything again.
Hang on, I think I know who it is that we're talking about here. Just trying to figure out how to get to her.
Riveting gameplay.
I mean, you can interact with them. I'm trying to look up stuff. Here.
Interact with who?
Anybody, just talk.
I don't want to waste one of our charges.
I meant to the stream.
Yeah, we have one person in there not talking.
Okay.
But as far as possibilities, I mean, who seems like the most tempting option? Because
proceed to its far. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Oh,
here we go. Proceed to its far corner and search for a black book stacked on top of a pile of cardboard boxes.
Yep.
Found it?
I think that's it. All right.
Okay. That. Okay. It is. Where are the boxes? When inspected, the stack reads "Your keepsakes," which you keep for the sake of it. It's located in the box on the side. I think that's it.
All right, let's figure this out.
The book itself, not the boxes.
Well, there's not really a separation. There's not really a distinction. See?
Okay, there.
It appears that your intentions have gone awry once more, as the interloper Lucinda Lavish stands there instead, striking a pose.
Oh, you know what? I'll take this option too.
I see this as a win.
Yeah. How you doing, Lucinda?
What's up, baby?
It's me. I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice.
I love choices.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness. Tell me, lover,
Oh.
how would you like to know me?
I don't know about who you are on the inside. You said you're the best character in the game. These aren't bad choices.
Okay then. I kind of want to vote square because triangle and circle will still be open to us later if we go square.
Mm-hmm.
That's my kind of thought process on it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I want to know more about who you are on the inside.
Talk about me?
Yeah.
I love talking about myself.
I figured.
I'm Lucinda Lavish. I'm the extra cool DLC character who is, well, not really a dateable object per se, but more of a different thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean, Mr. Krabs.
Square.
Yeah, you're more than a dateable object. You're better.
That's a good way of looking at it. I haven't thought of that before. But, you know, when you put the question to me like, what am I? It just kind of seems so...
There's no music.
Fine then. Let's ask, so what are we?
What are?
frivolous.
Uh,
Boy, I'm really messing this up, huh?
Yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah, ugh. Why am I laughing so much? This isn't funny.
What?
I'm just...
Lucinda listless?
Yeah, her name changes based on her mood sometimes.
Okay.
It's always easier when you're playing a role, I feel. when you know what the boundaries are. This kind of just seems a little out of my wheelhouse.
You're not listening to Lavish anymore.
Oh, you're right. uh, Shit. I'm gonna go.
No!
And with that, she is gone.
Oh!
Darn it!
What the heck happened?
Well,
Well, so
been-
much for thinking that triangle and circle would
an
be
attempt
open.
was made.
Yeah.
Where did I go wrong?
See, okay, I think-
Why did I listen to Ray when it came to these choices?
What did I do?
You have a history with this. Don't hide it.
What?
I think the idea is that Lucinda has a very hard time getting into the deeper emotions that she has.
Well, then it seems like she needs someone like us now, do
Well, back to the book.
Okay.
A grand dame with a
Ah.
gothic vibe regards you with an expression that's hard to read. She holds your forgotten, formerly trendy robot dog in her arms, petting him idly.
Okay, so remember how Bodhi was the 80s nostalgia? She's the next decade.
She's the 70s?
The next decade.
90s.
She's not very 90s looking to me.
Goths were more popular in the 90s.
Goth Queen. Goth Queen. Goth Queen. Goth Queen.
Well, well. If it isn't the one who made me.
Huh? What?
Debatable
Ugh.
Lady Memoria.
I don't know. Suppose I'm a bit disappointed.
Oh, wait. I know who this is.
Yeah, it's Lady Memoria.
Yeah, sure.
For someone who's amassed such a varied and confusing collection of bits, you just look so normal.
Thank you.
I was hoping for a real Frankenbrine to go with all this preservation.
Okay. Coach, does this voice at all sound familiar? You've heard this voice in a lot of animes.
I need more voice lines first.
Big ones. Come on.
Okay. I'm confused. I made you, or do you hate me already? Kind of feels like you hate me already. Or, oh, don't worry, I'm weirder than I seem. Or, okay, wait, am I a pickle in this scenario?
Oh, don't worry. I'm weirder than I seem.
Yes.
It's true.
Oh, excellent.
See, now you're making me, like, study the voice than rather trying to, like, focus on what's actually happening here.
Sorry.
Normalcy can be boring.
Is this,
No, let's just play it through. Just play it through.
And I do so loathe being bored. All this time I've been in your house, and this is the first time you've come up to visit me. I think I'll make use of your presence, long delayed though it is, by holding your feet to the fire.
Oh, it burns. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's some spicy talk there, lady.
Circle.
Circle.
Is it? I suppose so. Spicy is not generally the first descriptor applied to me.
It was applied to Kopi for some reason, and I haven't figured that out.
Bitter, cold, dangerous, damaged, deranged, unhinged, mad. I had a lover once, a ladder, who told me I was the black hole she couldn't wait to fall into.
The ladder's a sheep.
Well, again, more relationships behind the scenes.
She's gone now. Memories.
Memories.
At long last, we are going to go through all of this. Every single piece. We're going to see, sort, and dispose of each object stuffed in the corners up here, and finally, order will reign. I love chaos as much as the next memory, but enough is enough. I'm starting to look like Jerry.
Jerry? You mean the head snail SpongeBob head? And Gary and Larry are real different from Jerry.
Who could Jerry be?
A mouse?
No, that's Mom.
But if I get rid of all this old stuff, won't I be getting rid of you too? Or, I am so on board! I've been meaning to do this forever! Or, chaos or bust, I always say.
Circle.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Oh, dear God. I'm not sure if you can tell, but my eyebrow has such an arch in it, I think a spider could build a web. You are going to do this. We are going to do this.
Or else.
I've had my fill of sitting up here like some deposed empress. Dereliction is one thing, but this is neglect. You can kick and scream all the way through it if you like, because I happen to have a memory of you at your kicking and screaming best, and trust me, darling, it's nothing I can't handle. Now, shall we? Excellent. The first of your tasks for me is to gather Cam and Art, so that we might proceed efficiently.
Damn, Mark.
Who are they?
Seems I'm not the only one in this house who's been ignored.
I just got here, alright? I get that this is my house, but I just got here, okay?
Cam is your long-suffering trash can. You should definitely go and establish the acquaintance. I'm jealous you're getting to meet him for the first time. Surly is his good side.
Don't call him Surly.
And Art is, like me, an animating spirit of a group of your objects. In his case, your artwork.
Yeah, of course.
He can be energetic, but he's worth knowing. Check with the picture frame near me here. We work together occasionally. These two are both necessary for our project to proceed, so off you go.
Alright.
Okay.
So I take it this is what she was referring to?
I think so. Let's check the phone first. Who could this be?
Alright, let's go back with her first. We got... You met Lucinda Lavish and attempted to ask her about herself. She seemed to get uncomfortable and momentarily became Lucinda listless before running her away. Yeah, there's no collectibles with her, so... Lady Memoria. Don't let her intimidating countenance and elegant attire destabilize you. Lady Memoria is one twisty bunch of memories. She enjoys being just a little bit on the dark side. Her upfront nature may throw you for a loop. Is she really okay with being thrown away? If she's being honest, just know that the one thing she doesn't want is to be forgotten.
Likes black, dislikes disuse, disrepair, dishonesty.
So, Coach, do you recognize that name?
That's freaking Monkey D. Luffy?
Yup.
Momo Yaoyorozu too.
Yup.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
God, Queen. God, Queen. God, Queen. Oh my God.
She has 18 collectibles that all have to do
Cleaning.
all have to do with several days. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for day 1, 6 for day 2, 6 for day 3, that sort of thing. What was it? Yeah, you've met Lady Memoria, a grand dame with a gothic vibe who is the animus of all your old stuff. She wants you to go through all of your old things one by one to decide what to throw away and what to keep. First things first, go get Cam and Art in order to proceed.
Okay. So, we're gonna do another coffee and then get another nightmare.
Or do you want to? Well, we have a charge left too.
Well, that,
Well, we
that's
need the charge
Oh, I see.
to do it.
Okay.
Before we go to bed, you can get the coffee, but before I go to bed, I want to see how we can get this ghost.
Oh, could I get the ghost now then, considering it's...
She appears only at night. I don't think it's night yet.
It's
well,
9.
It's 9. But I mean, like, there are characters that we could interact with that, like, don't require a...
Are you sure? Because we got Dread and that cost a charge.
True.
But I think we also got a few others that didn't take it away.
That was more of like because we started one and they were
It led
joining
to
in.
another.
Yeah, joining into the conversation. It
Well-
wasn't anything that we started.
Yeah, so Cyrus said the ghost doesn't take a charge. She's a freebie.
Hmm.
So could I operate now, or do I have to go and like make sure that it's midnight in order for the ghost to appear? Because
Well,
that
it
kind of makes
said-
sense to me, but
All it says appears at night by the cardboard boxes as a small blue flame.
it's a small blue flame.
Let's turn the light on first.
Well, I would be able to see the flame easier. Okay, so Cyrus is saying wait till midnight.
Okay.
So that means we have one more person that we can talk to. So I'm gonna get the coffee.
Welcome to Rootbox, the home for all your coffee needs.
So I see you again.
Kobe gives you an awkward smile, fidgeting with her coffee implements. She keeps looking at you as though she was searching for something.
Nightmare certainly is best girl.
Agreed.
Well, best. One of the best characters, I will say.
Oh, well, it's, nice to see you too. You're, that's right.
Kobe snaps her fingers, realization striking.
We had a little chat last time, didn't we?
Who the hell could you confuse me for?
You know, the many people who live here.
We did.
Well, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate your patronage. We actually have a new drink added to the menu since the last time it came in.
Oh, is this the Irish one?
So, what can I get for you today?
Let's get the Irish.
Let's go.
Right. Just, remember that the Irish coffee is going to be a little different.
I figured.
Make sure you can take your alcohol.
Oh.
Kobe makes a lovely cup of coffee and her
It's
expert
certainly
work
Irish, I'll give it
strongly
that.
offered that she wants more of cream. You can smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
And there we are. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee?
Why is it called a latte?
Why is it called a coffee? What exactly makes it an Irish coffee?
I feel like the answer would be alcohol, right?
Yeah, probably.
Well, let's just give it a try.
Well, it's just how it's made.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
You
We're
really
not-
need to use Irish whiskey.
Oh,
Any
okay.
other alcohol won't really work.
Okay, so we won't do this for this stream, but we'll do this for a future stream. I don't know which one, but it'll be sometime in the future. I found a list here of the hardest characters to get that are not that obvious to find. Some of them we did find, like Nightmare and such, but there's a little bit of extra work to find.
Okay. So they're not like really things that require like a sense of RNG or like randomness.
No. Well, one is kind of. So one is the hardest one, which is the air.
What? Air. How is that different from like the dread stuff as far as like how do we? What do I aim?
We have to turn on the AC first, and then be on the lookout for a gust of wind that could be near any of the vents in the house. So that is the quote unquote randomization for it. But the other ones aren't random, but you really have to think outside the box for it.
Okay.
So we can make a
Irish
day of
whiskey
that.
is more smooth and has sort of a hint of vanilla in it. That really makes the coffee shine through.
So what happens if I made it with? If I made it with? If I make it with, you mean, right? So what happens if I make it with scotch?
I mean, you could try, but don't let any Irish people hear you.
That's racist.
I think that would be a culturalization to them, right? Like, if we're making a drink wrong on purpose.
We'll see you next time.
All right.
Alright.
Glug, glug, glug. I love the extra flip of the coaster.
Right.
It's so unnecessary. Alright. We will get to you later.
Shall we try to see if we can find the ghost first?
Yes.
Right. 'Cause
It's midnight. It's midnight.
midnight.
We will not need the glasses.
Here. Okay, you're saying style isn't it?
Oh.
Okay, before we interact, Cyrus, what do you mean by style is necessary? Because I don't want to mess this up if it leads to, like, different kind of conversations.
Yeah, but that's a little eerie, especially without the music and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just.
Okay, he was just referring to the coaster. Alright, away we go.
When you bought this house, you heard rumors the place was haunted, but you
First,
never paid it any
quote
mind.
unquote humanoid character. Closest thing to a human we have.
But there's no question that the spirit floating before you is a ghost. She looks like she came straight from the 80s. Her clothes as dated as her skin is translucent.
We are getting some lore, are we?
Diana.
Why?
Okay. I'll let you just say that name then.
I'm guessing the name.
Well, we don't really have to think of a pun because I have a feeling this was an actual person.
Yeah.
Her eyes lock onto yours, and a chill runs down your spine. But where you feel a tingle of apprehension, this ghost seems elated.
You know, my guess, Casper. Just kidding.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Hi!
Her name is Zoe. Zoe Bennett.
Alright.
Okay.
It's a normal name.
Yeah.
Almost the exact opposite of Diana.
Oh, my content aware just gave me a scare.
Her too?
Well, we don't know the circumstances of her death.
We're really about to get into that?
It could get into any number of directions on how someone dies.
Zoe is a sweetie, but you should know that her story might contain some descriptions of violent acts.
Oh.
You go with that, or you want to skip it?
Go for it.
You didn't pay $36 for it.
Yeah.
Great!
What do you mean great? You ain't Tony the Tiger. Get out of here.
Let's get cracking.
What the heck kind of choice is that?
Let's get cracking.
Did she just hear
I
you?
kind of wonder what Triangle says, honestly.
Yeah, did she just hear you say that about her story?
Yeah,
having
do they
violence?
hear you? You know?
Yeah, Triangle then.
Clicking it.
No, Zoe actually can't hear me since you're not actually wearing the day theaters right now.
I wasn't?
I could have sworn I was.
Then what the heck did I just go before?
Ooh, pretty wild stuff.
You're telling me.
Bye!
Bye.
Hi.
Bye.
Oh, hey, Cold Front. Who the heck are you? Or, hey, yeah, hi. What?
Triangle.
Triangle.
Cold front! You can feel it? Yes! I'm very cold!
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what are you? Where are you from? Do you like ice cream? This is the best day ever.
Yes. Meeting me is the best day ever, or I am so confused. Or why?
Why?
So we're going with?
Why?
I've just been up here all by myself for God. I didn't even know how long.
You'd be amazed at how bad my sense of time is. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. I can't even tell the difference between a minute and a month.
Wow.
Welcome to the distant future of 2025.
Welcome to the way that my mind operates when I'm asleep.
But I have just been here, you know? And I am so bored. And I just give anything for someone to talk to. And
You and me both.
Do you know
I was just
Bodhi?
thinking about that. Like, I think a lot. Like, I'm such an intellectual.
Well, I feel like she's what put Bodhi in the crawl space.
Huh.
And here you are. Like, there you were. You might eventually be over there. And that's nuts.
I think that makes sense. I mean, this has to.
This is the previous owner, guys.
Oh, that is creepy.
Well,
How much of this stuff was yours first?
well, let's carry on. Wait, already on. Wow.
Necrophilia.
Let's just go with triangle. Wait, though, who, what? It's also a little bit disrespectful to say what are you, but, you know, given this concept, it's the only choice we have, so I'm gonna go triangle.
We only know
Question.
what's.
Let me explain some stuff.
Yeah.
Life, as you might know it, is kind of a complicated proposition for me.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you can tell. I read it pretty well. Oh my god. I rhymed. Ah, that's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing to even be able to speak because a lot of the time I can't make sounds, which is weird. And a lot of the time, like most of the time, I think I'm invisible because nobody can see me. And that's super weird because I'm totally real. You know, I mean, I think I am. So why wouldn't I be? Because if I can think, I must have a brain or a consciousness somewhere.
I think, therefore I am.
Focusing.
Lord, we got ADHD
Right? Yes.
ghosts.
Sorry, I am just so excited. My name is Zoe. I know, it's like the coolest name ever. I actually picked it myself. My name when I was alive was something really dull, like Lucinda or like Elvis or something. I don't remember.
Wait, what?
Lucinda.
I have so many questions already.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're all better than Diana.
Or Delilah.
As I Delilah.
Shut up.
But the moment I died, I picked the name Zoe. It was one of the ways I made myself feel better about being dead.
So she knows she's dead, okay?
That's half the
So,
battle.
yeah, I'm a ghost. I'm totally dead, which is probably why you felt cold when you first saw me. Because you can see me, which is basically the coolest thing that's happened ever in the history of the world. Except, of course, for me dying, which was equally awesome because being a ghost is the best.
But you can't really leave the room.
I'm happy for you for that. That's at the same time.
Okay. I've always wanted to meet a ghost.
You're a ghost! Ah!
Triangle.
And I've always wanted to be a human.
Triangle is not the sneeze button.
Wait, so you never met a human when you were alive?
Yeah, clearly not.
Probably as a ghost, I mean.
Well, I mean, I've met lots of humans before, but like in my ghost form.
Yeah, see it there.
It feels different. Hey, listen, something's happening. I don't always have control over when I evaporate, and it kind of feels like I'm about to just like cease to be here right now. So, it's such a bummer. I want to talk to you. Just come back and see me again, okay? This is gonna be so cool. No pun intended, because I'm cold.
Zoe is already beginning to fade.
Well, it's good to know we can
Her
talk
voice
to her
growing
without
fainter.
the charges. So now we have two characters at night.
She's becoming the image in the Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Oh, here
That's
I
kind of remind
go.
me of Leah Thompson.
See you later.
Alrighty then. Is there any other character that we could, talk to without, taking a charge?
That I'm not so sure about. Because all the
I don't want to waste a bunch of time on that, but
because all the secret ones I saw did require a charge. Let's check the profile though.
we have, an update with Kopi. come see Kopi again for a cup of something caffeinated. Yep. You've met Kopi, the sweetest pep talker you've ever met, always ready to lift your spirits with your favorite beverage.
With those.
Yep.
And then, number 96, Zoe Bennett. Voiced by Ashley Birch. Alright. I ain't afraid of no ghosts, particularly not Zoe. Though she may have gotten a bad rep from her other spookier folks of her kind, Zoe is truly a gentle and goofy little soul. She may be the entity who's lived in the house the longest, and there may or may not be some pretty crazy stories cooking up in that attic. You met Zoe, the ghost in the attic, who seems very excited to have someone to talk to after spending who knows how long without being able to make sounds. She evaporated, but hopes you'll come back to see her again soon.
Likes whimsy, patterns, and helping others. Dislikes being alone.
Well, found where old objects are kept. Speak with Zoe. Speak with Zoe.
Neato.
I feel like we're gonna get that as a result of like cleaning out the attic, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right. Are we up for one more day?
After we experience Nightmare, I think we can call it there. What do you think?
I mean, I'm good for a day.
I think we can keep going a little bit longer,
Okay, who do you want to...
but I don't want to force it.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
go. Let's do it.
Do it.
Who do you want to talk to next?
Well, let's figure this out first.
You've come to expect Nightmare's unsettling presence.
Yeah, I have.
There's no getting used to the shivers her gaze sends down your spine. She doesn't even bother greeting you this time, launching into your nightmare with no fanfare whatsoever.
At least she showed up.
Yeah.
There's a house across the street from yours.
Good to know.
There are many houses
Oh.
on your street, but the one across from yours.
Oh, we're getting artwork.
Oh no.
I'm at the edge of my seat here.
It's identical in every way, even down to the two rocking chairs out front on the porch.
They're just twins? Everywhere?
I see where this is going then.
I do too.
You're sitting in the rocking chair, staring at your neighbor's house across the street.
Okay, we get it. Across the street.
She's trying to tell a story, man.
It's called atmosphere, bro.
It's not like you haven't been trying to tell stories recently.
You realize you don't even remember when the house got there. You don't remember anyone moving in.
Well, it's probably as a result of the alcohol.
But it's a beautiful day to be sitting outside.
In the neighborhood.
So you try to relax. You lean your head back and rock gently, basking in the warm day.
It seems like a dream.
You're not sure how much time has passed when you hear the front door across the street open.
Get it? She said across the street, right?
How do you hear it open?
Do you not know how doors work?
Across the street?
Be a loud squeaky
Dude,
door.
there is no cars. All right? There's a lot of ambience that is lacking here.
Okay.
There's no birds out in the sky, for example. You know, so it's like there's nothing that's making a sound.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, you can hear a door open.
Okay.
Your eyes snap open, and you look to see who's come in.
Who is it?
The occupant looks happy, humming something to themselves as they sit on one of the chairs and relax.
Well, we must attack.
I like how the light fixture on the left has like a tree stump at the bottom. I don't know if anybody noticed that. I mean, the one on the right is like perfectly in the center of the sidewalk, but the one on the left has like tree roots.
I can see that.
It doesn't seem like they see you, or at least when you make eye contact, they don't make any motion of acknowledgement. You're even more confused than you were before because the resident of the house across the street is you.
Okay.
Hey, Who are you? You call out to them, hoping to get some answers. They don't respond. You stand and lean on the railing that wraps around the porch. You don't take your eyes off your doppelganger. Out of the corner of your eye, you see people walking in the middle of the street. There's two of them, too, identical in every way. They're walking together in perfect, synchronized stride until they diverge. One walks across the street to your neighbor, and one walks up your walkway. They seem warm, comforting. They point to the rocking chair next to yours. Can I sit with you? They ask. I've been walking so long. You think for a moment before answering. Are you going to stay, you ask? Or will you leave? They seem confused by your question. I'll leave eventually, but this is where I want to be now. I really need a rest, they answer.
Not to be like critical here, but you should probably move that at the quotation marks before you say they answer.
You shake your head and wave dismissively. If you're going to leave, then leave, you grumble, sitting back in your chair.
I don't mean to be critical, but you should probably add some quotations.
Yeah.
You look disappointed by this. Do as you ask. And leave. You see them walk down the street the way they came. You look back at your neighbor across the street and see they're sitting next to the stranger who walked up to them. They sit and chat, laughing and giggling, occasionally glancing towards your house, but always returning back to each other.
This just seems weird.
You feel anger start to burn in your chest.
But why though?
You try to soothe yourself by knowing their stranger will leave. They won't always have something you don't.
I don't care what they're doing.
We're just coping in our own dream.
You'll end up the smart one, the one left with a heart intact.
Okay.
As you watch them, they start to change. All of a sudden, they look older.
That's weird.
Gray starts to come through their hair, and crow's feet appear by their eyes as they laugh and hold each other's hands. You look down at your own hands, seeing your own skin wrinkling.
Am I in a bath?
No, no, you say to no one. Wait, wait. You feel your strength drain and your heart slow. You start to claw at your skin, at your clothes, at your thinning hair.
Swimming!
Looking back to your neighbors, they still look at peace. The stranger's form relaxes and eventually turns to dust.
Did they just get Thanos snapped?
Your doppelganger looks bittersweet. They place their hand on the rocking chair their love was once in. Then they look across the street at you. They see you now for the first time, and they smile at you.
Oh, you only like us when we're old, huh?
You look
Barely.
down as your finger falls off your palm.
Wow. Well, we're a little bit of a fixer-upper now, aren't we?
Your body starts to violently disintegrate in chunks instead of dust.
I think we're getting the reality stone on us this time.
Yeah.
No, stop! You scream. But it comes out hoarse and broken.
Get it?
I didn't mean it. You feel something strange in your neck and a sickening crack. Your head tumbling to the porch. Your body breaks into pieces as it falls to the ground. Even detached from your neck, you can see your doppelganger neighbor on their porch. They don't fight. Their body just slowly stops existing.
They just stop happening.
They don't need any more time here. They got the love they were waiting for. Even if their love left before they did, it was still love.
All right, I get your point.
The other option is that's too scary. Why would you show me that? Because Triangle is like, all right, you know, it just seems disinterested.
Yeah.
I don't want to give her that impression.
Okay.
But my only option is to say Square, which is like be a little bit too committed to the bit.
Right.
I'm sorry, my
No, you're not.
dear. Why do you think I wanted to show you this?
Because you're a psycho?
No. She's not a psycho. Because I told you I was afraid of being abandoned?
Yeah.
That's true, but what do you think this teaches you?
I should keep my head on my shoulders.
Stop pushing people away.
That love is worth having even if you try to risk being hurt, or that my head is going to fall off my body and this whole dream thing is stupid.
Triangle.
That's exactly it. Being open to love is such a vulnerability. But isn't it worth it to be known and loved?
Jay just hit us with the shrug.
We'll always be
Better
alone
to have
at the
loved
end
and
of
lost than to never loved
We
at
can't
all.
change that. But we can decide
Oh, Ray,
whether
don't
we
lose your
can
head about
know
it.
and love.
Okay.
Now get some rest. You deserve it.
Thank you, Nightmare. Another great day. Okay.
Alright. Bird. Alright, who's next? Do you want to do, Mac and Dasha?
I mean, unless there's other new characters you want to unlock.
I mean, we.
Do you want me? Oh, do you want to do now to do the whole hard characters?
No, we'll save that for another time.
Yeah. Nightmare clearly used your fear to craft a specific nightmare to terrify you with. However, she appears to be trying to teach you something using your dreams as a metaphor. So, yeah, abandonment dream, your body breaks to pieces as it falls to the ground. By the way, Cyrus was saying, I don't want to go.
Yeah. I don't want to acknowledge that.
I want to speak to River.
Okay.
In the kitchen.
To the kitchen.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Cyrus is asking, did I do the fireplace net? We have not. But that, so that could be one of our next ones. I take.
Turn on the water. Glasses up. Water itself. The water itself. Not the faucet, but the water. There we go.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Not the faucet. The what? There. Right there. There.
You wonder
There.
for a moment
Whoa.
if your sink has overflowed, but that's not it at all. There's just a beam made of water standing before you.
You are very different from your Doctor Who appearance.
She's ethereal.
You know what I was thinking?
But
What?
there's something hard to pin down in her
Monster.
gaze.
Monster.
It almost feels
Monster.
Waiting to see what you'll do.
For those at home, this Ray's little song right here was the theme song from Monster Musume. It's an anime. And if Ray knows that theme, and if you know what that means, welcome to the Nasty Man Club.
Okay. Cyrus says, I want to see if Ray can name the voice for the fireplace. He should get it easily. Okay. We'll see that next.
Alright.
Hi, honey. You looking to cook something? Wash your hands.
No, actually here to see you. Or did you get enough of me in the shower this morning? Are we showered? No. Why do I have to want something?
Triangle.
I was going to go square, but
What
okay.
could you possibly want with little old me?
Oh, I love the southern accent.
Please, just tell me if there's anything I can do for you.
Nothing in particular. Maybe I could get your name, or you see me naked every day and I still don't even know your name, or I was actually hoping to get your name.
I think, oddly enough, this is probably one of the rare times I'll say circle here.
I was gonna say triangle.
I'm thinking square.
Uh,
All right, well, we got one viewer here, so what's our tiebreaker? What do you want us to go with? Yeah, I really don't think that this matters. I think that this leads to the kind of the same, interaction to some degree. But I don't really. All right.
What'd they say?
They say square.
okay.
Well, democracy in action.
I like where this is going.
It sets here that way, isn't it?
Hello.
You're the star, and I'm just me.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Besides, it's better you don't know. Keeps the mystery.
I know your name already. But yeah,
Keeps the
sure, whatever.
illusion.
I've never been a big fan of mystery, or you got something to hide, or it's not asking too much, is it?
Circle.
It's not asking too much, is it?
I also want to go with square here.
Go for it.
Hide? What the hell have I got to hide?
Whoa.
Huh?
Your body is 60% me. Who's hiding anything?
You're inside me?
She's my better half.
More than half.
I always thought it was 70%.
That statistic is incorrect. Guess the mystery had to end sometime. I'm River.
Well, so much for keeping that under lock and key, if you know what I mean.
River. I love
What can I
this.
do for you?
I love this character's design so much.
Yeah.
Very splashy.
She's wet.
Uh-huh.
Just River? No last name?
Just River. Like chair.
You got it, River Song.
Professor River Song.
Ah. What, like the French who? Chair? Chair?
Who?
Chair.
Oh.
World famous pop star, known for her #1 hit, Believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. They
We all
are
know-
funny.
We all know who Cher is.
I do now.
Please tell me you guys get the joke.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh, that one.
The one and only. You know, the best thing about Cher is she's always changing her look through the decades. She always knew just what we wanted to see and served it to us. I really admire that about her.
You wish you could be someone else, or she has the range, darling. Or it's never too late to reinvent yourself.
Triangle.
I'm open to either square or circle. What do you think, Ray?
Circle.
Yeah, I'm thinking square for right too.
I changed states all day, every day.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we'll see you as ice. We'll see.
Steve.
Yeah. I would just love the fact if she turned cold and then she became voiced by Ice Cube.
I know that better than anyone.
Yep.
I just wish I knew which one was best for me. Is there a version of me you like best? Water, steam, ice, some form in between?
Well, considering Jay is pouring himself a glass of water right now. All right.
Of course there is.
You're really putting me on the spot here, or of course there is, or don't make your insecurities my problem. Jeez, water.
Of course there is.
Yeah, let's go square.
course. Oh God. Don't tell me now. I'll just be thinking about it all the time.
River wasn't exactly holding your gaze before. She seems intensely uncomfortable now.
Sorry.
Oh, she looks everywhere but at you.
Oh no.
Look, I've been here way too long. If you don't need anything from me, I'm going to go.
Oh. Okay.
This is the first time I'm seeing water blush.
Please wait.
Wait.
She is gone.
No!
I think we messed that up.
Nope. River, as we see her, is in her most fluid state, which is also the most slippery. Water always takes up the form of what it happens to be in, which means that she fits herself into whatever space the others put her in. While she is sweet, maybe all the self-effacement, right? Effacement isn't great for her self-esteem.
Likes being liked. Dislikes being defined. Voiced
Hey. Well.
Voiced by Marcy Edwards.
We done messed up.
No reason, no relation to Jeremy. Speak to River. Paint with River.
Can you paint with all the colors of water?
Watercolors.
Alright.
Fireplace?
Let's make the polar opposite of water. Fire.
Fire!
Probably turn you off then.
Yeah.
Hey, what? Okay. Hang on. Is there a difference here?
I think there is.
Um,
Because that's just the wood. But around that is the fireplace.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go here.
The fire
What?
that stands before you nearly defies description. He's fire given form. But despite the hot air that radiates from him, there's something decidedly chill about his entire being.
That is a cool design.
I agree.
That's a fire design.
Uh-huh.
That's a hot guy.
Ba-dum-ts.
Hey, what up, hot stuff?
Shouldn't I be saying that?
Oh
to you?
my god. They are funny.
Alright, Ray, who is it?
Dante Bosco.
Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby.
It's about time we sparked up a conversation.
Hi, Zuko here.
Yep.
I'm Dante, the fireplace.
Zuko from Avatar The Last Airbender, or if you're an OG, Rufio from Hook.
Rufio.
Mm-hmm.
Love the shoes, too.
Yeah, that's Tim's.
I like how they went with just his name.
Sure, we just met, but you can think of me as an old flame.
You've been expecting me, or do I know you?
Triangle.
Of course, the hearth is the heart of the home. I see what you're doing.
Whoa.
Gotta get me fired up too.
Whoa. Hey, oh.
Do I consider, like, that hairstyle as some sort of a pompadour?
Yes.
I think that's his hat.
I say that's a pompadour.
And
Is it?
I say square.
Is it like a newspaper, though? Or is it...
It's a log.
It's a log.
Okay. 'Cause
I
it
say
looks-
it's a pompadour, and see behind him is like a beanie.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird, because, like, why would you have a pompadour, you know, coming out of a beanie? But, yep, square.
Nah, not like that, little freaky deaky. Fired up to teach. And you need my help.
Yeah, we definitely need help. Yep, square, you bet I do.
Alright.
You better do.
Uh-huh. You got as much game as an abandoned Toys R Us.
Toys are sus.
Woo!
Is that like an adult toy joke?
You know what? Until they tell me otherwise, that's how I'm going to think of it.
Cyrus just said, it's Jotaro. The hat becomes the hair.
I'll be with that.
But it's all good, because I've been waiting for the perfect student.
Okay.
Student?
What?
Yup.
Yeah.
If you really want to up the ante in this love hunt, you need to work on your pickup lines.
Actually, it's ante.
Pickup skills?
I'm not really looking to fall in love with anyone. What kind of delusional liar do we want to portray ourselves as if we want to pick a
3
cycle?
weeks in game of this.
Alright, I'm gonna hit a triangle here.
Okay.
I'm serious. It's not always going to be so easy as firing up those specs and talking someone's ear off.
True.
Be it love, friendship, or hatred. The sizzling art of the pickup is all you need.
Do we
I'm
really
the
know
master,
to do
and
pickup
you're the
with hating
perfect
somebody
human
though?
to pass the torch to.
Pass the torch. You really think I'm worthy? Or I don't know. Aren't these pickup lines kind of cheesy?
Square.
Cheesy. We gotta get cheese.
We ain't gotta get cheese for that rat.
Triangle.
I just want to have some cheese on me. All right.
Sure.
We don't have to meet him immediately.
Square.
Hell yeah! Just look at you. You're the exact right amount of smooth and rough around the edges. Like a piece of firewood. Full of potential.
We get it. You're a fireplace.
I kind of like that line.
Well, yeah, he's a fireplace.
But right now, you're also kind of a soggy stump. I can make you crispy, baby.
You want to make it crispy? What?
Crispity, crunchity, all that sort of sorts.
My point is
Crispy.
that with my help, you got a chance to burn bright. But if you don't learn how to take the first step by talking to someone, you won't ever light the flame.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
No sweat, hot stuff.
Whoa.
I think it's time we start the first lesson. If you can handle the heat, that is.
Well, I just got out of the kitchen.
Ah.
Dang it! We're not charming enough.
You're not
Hey,
charming enough.
look at that line. I think I can handle any heat you give me, Blaze boy.
Flame on!
Yeah, bring it on.
Hell yeah! Tell you what, let's start with some punny pickup lines. See what I'm working with here.
I like punny.
So what do you think? You up for it?
I like punny.
Fire away.
Fire away.
Dang it, we're almost so close to these other answers, too.
Seems like you're already getting the hang of this. Alright, how about this?
Alright, everybody. First lesson of pickup lines. Here we go. I didn't think 3 streams in we'd already try to be pickup artists.
Yeah.
Coaches. Alright, get your notepads out. We're about to spit fire,
Yeah.
you know.
All right, let's go.
What up, hottie? Got a light?
Get it? Because we smoke cigarettes?
Your face is good. I'm a whoop slap.
What is happening here?
Because I think you just might be my perfect match.
That's a good line.
Like I said, write that down, write that down!
Huh? Huh?
Eh?
What'd you think?
It could use some more.
Square.
Empathy says, Dante, is there something going on that you'd like to talk about? Why would that be like?
I have no idea.
That just seems so out of nowhere for that kind of line here. I'm gonna go with square.
See? It's fun, right? But I just can't send you out there with my trademark material. I gotta show you how to come up with your own. Teach a man to fish and all that. How would you mix it
Play
up?
your fire.
Stir the coals, you know?
Change the opener.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you change it to?
Dang it! Are you an arsonist because you got me fired up? Or do you smoke because I see you already sending me signals you don't have the points for?
Or do we? Or do we? Right.
No, we don't. Because charm, we have 5 out of 30 that is needed. Sass, we have 0 out of 50 that is needed.
I want to be sassy. How do I get the sass?
I feel you. No pressure. And I totally get where you're coming from. Yeah, see, that was all a trick question. Or a lesson, I guess. I was just trying to show you that pickup lines can be corny and fun, but not always the perfect opener.
Like on dating apps, or gotta start the conversation somehow. Or as long as you're not relying on them, they can be pretty fun.
Circles, yeah, it's a good lesson.
Now you're getting it. Tell you what, I'm going to teach you how to make connections in a deeper way. And your first real lesson in the art of the pickup isn't about some magic one-liner. You're going to learn how to open the gates to someone's heart. Get to know their soul, you know?
Their soul.
The 7 gates, is there?
Mm-hmm.
You ride with me and you're going to learn how to be smooth, but in a sensitive way. I call this style the way of the flame.
Okay.
And I call my future style the way of the house husband.
Think you can handle it?
Oh.
Is that like a Pokemon badge?
Bring it on.
Alright! I'll give you a day to cool off.
Huh?
See me later for our next lesson, you little firecracker.
Huh?
Later!
Flame off.
I think we just got a gym badge.
Oh. Speaking of Discord.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately. Is everything all right with the day theaters? Are they operating efficiently?
No, they broke completely.
I think so. What?
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the quantum catalyst activator.
What?
Triangle?
Nope, the quantum catacomb activewear is all good. But I'm also wanting him to say, what's that? I want him like know what he's actually talking about, so.
That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the quantum catalyst activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it.
Thanks for letting me know.
Sorry, it's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood, and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Let's check out Dante.
Yeah. Dante's a hard worker. He has to keep a fire lit beneath him or he'll burn out, and he radiates a warm and fun personality as a result. He's easy to warm up to, and he's prepared to cheer you up a moment's notice. He wants to teach you the way of the flame. Are you ready for his lessons?
Like slow burns, hate shortcuts.
You've met Dante, an absolute sizzler and self-proclaimed master of the art of the pickup. Come see him for more lessons on how to break the ice with any dateables you meet.
Voiced by Dante Lasco.
You may now date objects up to level 20.
Hey!
There's levels?
Hey!
The heck? Progress through Dante's lessons and use specs to blow Dante away. Or as I like to call them, pecs. Okay then. 22nd character. So I wonder who just unlocked for us then. We've never really come across a person that was like, oh, you're not a high enough level.
Right.
Yeah.
But then again, we haven't interacted with every person either.
Right.
What are we good for, guys?
I want us to go back to one of these two.
Okay.
Bray, what do you think?
I say Mac.
Dasha.
Dasha is lifting an enormous stack of papers over her head, standing on one leg, barely breaking a sweat. She drops them as soon as she sees you.
Ow!
Oh,
Hey.
what?
Oh.
This is art?
Nope.
Oh.
This is not. Oh. Office supplies.
Mm-hmm.
And Any guesses to her name?
I know her name, so I'm not gonna guess.
I have no idea.
Right. Hey, Dasha, how's it going?
It is going excellent now that you have arrived. After all, today we have practice date.
Practice date.
The thought of going on a date with you makes me happy. Calm down, please, or you really are passionate about helping others, huh?
Triangle.
Even if it is fake date?
Yeah.
That is nice to hear.
Blush.
I have not heard these kinds of gentle words in some time. Blin, you are making me blush.
Woo!
Which means it is time for subject change.
Alright, if you say so.
Alright, here we are on our first date. Where have you chosen to take me?
Bowling alley, strip club, or restaurant?
You're gonna go
Restaurant.
with... yeah. First date is not gonna be a strip club.
Strip.
That is...
Restaurant.
Strip club.
Alright.
Ah, a restaurant. Yes, yes. A classic for a good reason. We will gaze into each other's eyes across table and feel the sparks.
Just like the fireplace.
Come then, let us go to restaurant in our imaginations.
Imagination.
Here we are. Shall
got
we
collection.
share appetizer, dear date?
A restaurant.
I'm curious what the other pictures would look like.
Okay.
I don't share food, or... Hell yeah, it's the best part. Or that pretty smile is all the appetizer I need.
Square.
Jay?
Circle.
Man. I... Okay. I'm going to go with square 2.
Okay.
So, let's see where this takes us.
Ah, excellent. The first step in impressing your date is to be generous.
See?
Dasha is impressed. So far, anyway.
There's always time to mess it up.
Let us move on. Our food has arrived, and I am eating my steak with great enthusiasm.
Of course, you chose a steak.
What do you do next?
I take your baked potato while you're distracted, or I ask if you'd like to try some of my pasta, or I'll tell the waiter it's your birthday.
Square.
Square.
Alright?
Ah, that is the way.
Sparkles.
There is no greater joy than gazing lovingly into your date's eyes and taking a bite of food from their plate.
Well, they have steak in their mouth.
Romance, spark, sensual generosity,
Sensual generosity.
top marks. And now, our final question.
Alright, drum roll.
The waiter walks in with bill and sets it on table between us. What do you do?
Rip it in half!
Show dominance. Rip it in half.
It's like, oh, look at the time, I gotta go.
Flip the table over. Do your victory screech while ripping your shirt off.
Non-specific excuse.
And head the T-pose.
Yeah.
Alright, what do I already paid the bill while you were in the bathroom, or challenge you to an arm wrestling match for it, or I beg you to pay it with tears in my eyes.
And I'm tied between triangle and square.
I am leaning more into triangle.
Triangle.
So,
Oh, it is like that, is it? You think you are faster than Dasha?
Us?
You think you have gotten the better of me?
What?
Guys chose
You
poorly.
have started down dark path. my
Dark
friend.
path.
What?
One you are not prepared for, I think.
is she hitting the T-pose on us?
Yo!
Dasha, this isn't real.
The date is not real, but the slight to my honor is very real.
Should have fought her for it.
Yo! Yo!
Why did I say there was always time to mess it up? No!
Yo!
No!
We dine together next. You are in for it.
No, please don't.
But also, this is like really hot. So,
Can't deny that.
Was it good though?
What? What? Yes. Technically. I mean, no, it is good. I just, I do not like to lose in this. Let us move on. If we dwell on this, I will become angry again. Very good. You are becoming quite the charmer.
Yeah, we're winning.
But
There is
barely.
always more to
Well,
learn.
according to Cyrus, we're doing fine.
We will continue next time.
Woo. Can't wait.
See you again.
Mac.
He said mock, and I was almost gonna say yeah.
Ing.
Yeah.
Bird.
Yeah.
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 They're stupid.
No, we're dumb.
And dumber.
You're back.
Facts. Alright, let's update you, girl. No, sorry,
Well,
they.
at least back interfacing with my operating system in this innovative symmetrical capacity. We obviously spent hours already today interfacing in the more traditional sense.
We gotta do everything else before we do the kitchen sink. That's the whole phrase.
Not that I need
Cyrus.
to tell you that. You were here after all, pointing and clicking with your usual exquisite confidence.
I always gotta get those 11.4 hours in, you know?
Mhm.
Aw, thank you. That's what I do. Point and click forever.
Yeah, triangle.
Right?
Triangle.
And oh my god, the double clicking.
Okay.
Have I ever complimented your double clicking?
No.
I don't believe so, but I'd love to hear more. Or nope. Long overdue, frankly. Or it'd be a weird thing to compliment.
Triangle. Jinx, you want me to go?
Well, you double click so
Get it from
very
the
good.
French.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Alright!
But since you're up, I mean, bathroom sink. Okay.
It makes my processors
Wow.
purr.
Oh.
Please, I hope someone makes that as a sticker to put on so we can put it on Coach's mouse.
No, I mean, how about that just be the actual mouse design?
That's fine. I'm just saying. The sticker would probably be cheaper than a whole mouse, though.
Oh, thank you. I've got a lot of practice. Or oh, you actually feel that, huh?
Circle?
Circle?
I mean, we agreed, but we're not doing it very confidently here.
Circle.
Okay.
There. Jeez.
I do.
Oh.
By the way, I also wanted to articulate that new underwear you ordered online looks incredibly stylish.
Heyo.
It's Calvin Klein, right?
Can we date the underwear?
We'll get there when we get there.
A slight flush creeps across their cheeks.
Imagining you in it really makes my CPU overheat.
Yo. Yo.
That just might be in game for us. Again, think about this. Oh, pervert. Our 3 dollars for pervert. Oh, you got over. Square, please.
Are we sure?
Square.
Hey, listen. We had 11 hours with them. Okay, not all of it could have been safer work. Okay.
I mean, considering our fanfic, I mean,
Yeah, precisely. So they know what they're in for.
All right. I just don't want to get her.
Them.
I just don't
I'm
want to get
sorry.
them down.
I was just trying to be flirtatious. I didn't mean to snoop or anything. I would never intentionally invade your privacy.
I'm so confused by the chat.
Why?
Cyrus says, oh, Danny DeVito is an option as well. Let me know if you want that.
We'll say that for another day.
Yeah.
It's just that obviously I see everything you do on the computer.
See.
because I am your computer.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I think that's cute.
Yeah.
Knowing that makes my arithmetic logic unit flutter.
It's okay, Mac. We can all be perverts together.
Nerd.
Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today. Now we can finally update my operating system.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it.
You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night.
We had a hard time sleeping too, but that was for a different reason.
And I know what you're
Yeah.
thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep. Or even when the computer is shut down. We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about.
Comatose?
Or, I guess they didn't until I just told you.
Oh, you revealed the
You won't
secrets.
tell anyone else, will you?
I'm gonna tell everyone.
Who do you think we talk? Who do you think we talk to? I never betray your trust, or your weird secret safe with me, or I'll try, but I'm a terrible gossip.
I'll never.
Triangle, yeah.
I knew I could count on you. Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know. And word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet. Look up terminology online in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of me.
Makes total sense. Lucky for you, your modem is painfully outdated, or it sucks for you.
Yeah, triangles.
Yeah, I
That's
think-
just the most neutral answer here.
The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process.
Well, just do it then.
With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself.
Yeah, Jay.
Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware. Yet.
Oh, yet.
Are you ready?
See, the fourth dimensional thinking here is if you romance Mac, then you will never have to worry about the robot uprising. Thinking ahead.
Okay.
Absolutely.
First things first. We'll have to download the update from the website.
It's so much work. All right.
So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
Has anybody actually checked that this is a real website?
Ray is checking that right now as we speak, so while we continue.
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice.
Got anything?
It's loading.
Alright.
It's loading. Go ahead, just continue.
Now click on the Operating System Update tab.
All right.
You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton.
Trenton. You see it?
Still loading.
All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities of New Jersey.
That's why.
Weird.
Oh.
Mm.
Jersey rules.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah. Is that what you want to say?
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Does it make sense? I'm not entirely sure it does. Anyway, now just double click the download icon and...
Do love the
Mac
double clicks.
pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh.
Website does not exist.
You okay?
Date everything. You know what to do then. Get the rights to the .com.
You okay?
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises. Like I said, it's just that when you double click, it makes my CPU run so hot.
Not that. I mean, very,
It's incredibly
Oh,
hey!
This one again. It's okay. I like it.
I like it.
Well, there will be plenty of time for that later, after my OS is updated. You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this.
I know. It's only been like a decade.
I've dreamt about this day for such a long time.
And now that it's here, I can barely contain myself. Are you as excited as I am?
Absolutely. Why is that again? Or should I be? I find your enthusiasm. Oh, what a good lord, dude.
Triangle.
Yeah.
Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks.
Cyrus is asking, is this good representation?
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
It's going to completely transform every aspect of me.
Does Ray need an update too? Well,
Nah.
I can reboot him, but that requires kicking him.
My CPU is going to run so much smoother and so much faster.
I mean, at least I get a kick out of it, you know, if you know.
And my new user interface is going to be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve.
Do it? Alright, well, you heard the man.
Ow.
The update is still working. As you can see, he's got a little bit of a lag.
Right.
Does that pique your interest?
Like, all the plastic surgeons are decent folks.
Triangle.
Yeah, wow, I can't wait.
I thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot!
What's wrong?
I'm afraid it's an odious impediment.
What?
The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive. Terabytes more space than is currently available.
No, we're gonna have to remove some of our fanfic. Right?
Stakes are
You're
never
gonna
higher.
have to delete some of your BOA stuff.
No!
Isn't that what we have a cloud for?
You think Ray knows how to use the cloud? He's still going through the update.
Oh my god.
What's the cloud?
Oh my god.
It's the big parfaits up in the sky.
Oh, okay.
The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data.
Sigh loudly.
For you, anything.
Sigh loudly.
For you, anything.
Sigh loudly.
Coach, you're the deal breaker.
Chad, help me out here.
You're the tiebreaker, coach.
I don't want to be right now.
Why?
Because my wood is no prob.
Cowards.
Cyrus says sigh.
Or is that like your sign because you have to, you know, try to side with one of us as a result? Okay, fine.
And after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is your fanfic.
I knew it!
I'm afraid you'll have to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
Make me. I understand. Or, oh no, what an unforeseeable twist. Or, never. That's the only reason my dad's proud of me.
Jeez, bro. I understand.
Oh my.
Well, I don't know what we're going for here.
Just go. I understand. I'm morbidly curious about X, but no. Just triangle.
Oh man, well, this is why you get other playthroughs, guys. This is why you get other people watching. So.
Coming reluctantly.
In more ways than one, I see. Alright.
I know how difficult this must be for you, but it would mean the world to me. And I promise it will be totally worth it in the end.
We're getting hearts.
Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated.
Oh.
If you thought I was sexy running Newark, me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind.
What? Trend? Steroids?
Do you think they'll have the character design update if we do this?
They better. Or they're talking it up.
Yeah.
Alright.
So what do you say? Can we delete those files?
Yeah. For you, Mac, of course.
I will, but mark my words, if this upgrade is a letdown, you and I are enemies.
Jeez!
Triangle.
Yeah.
Your selflessness only makes my affection cash for you increase exponentially.
I thought you didn't have space for that.
You are the absolute best, and you are not going to regret this.
She's such a nerd and I love it.
Hey.
Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive. We can finally install the update!
You have no idea how excited I am.
What a truly momentous event in the history of humankind. Why are we speaking like that all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Here we go! It's installing! I'm so excited this is finally happening! The next time we interface, I'm going to be an entirely new computer. And more importantly, I'm finally going to be good enough for you.
Whoa. Oh.
Oh, I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again.
I'll have to throw you in the freezer with my glasses.
I have a horrible question.
What?
What's the upgrade?
Uh-huh.
Come back.
Uh-huh.
Will they be walking?
Bro. That is ableist. That is ableist, right?
Okay, look. If they really decide to do that, it would be in bad spirit if they kept the same voice actress.
That too, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So then that means that they would have to change the voice.
Right.
Thereby making it someone else that's probably also not disabled.
Yeah.
That just seems like not the path that they would want to take. So probably not the path that they're going to go with them.
It was just a question. I realized it was horrible.
Adam, they are perfect as is. Okay?
Cancel Ray. He is able.
Yo, absolutely, 100%.
Cyrus also said, "I'm sorry, I'm not good enough."
Yeah.
I kind of saw that joke coming a million miles away.
Uh,
Okay, back to the knowing triangle.
You really were programmed to be a shameless flirt, weren't you?
Yes.
Let's finish that upgrade of yours and find out.
Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete. But will you meet me back here tomorrow? I want you to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me.
Wouldn't miss it. As long as I've got nothing better to do.
Wow, our hero. This is your man, Mac.
Okay.
My processors are positively buzzing with excitement. And some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning. Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
Yeah. We got one more.
Alright, we got one last one.
Do you want to see that other character that was next to Dasha?
Oh, the office supplies?
Yeah.
Is that like
The board.
board?
The board.
The board?
Yeah.
Right?
The frazzled figure standing before you has the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home.
From here on out, after every time we interact with her, we'll get like a different quote, kind of like a calendar of the day thing.
I'm gonna go with her name is Whitney.
Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Coach.
She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
Yeah, you're not gonna get a guess from me.
No! Oh my god. You can see me?
Yes.
You can see me!
No, I'm gonna call her Paige.
This design is about half of the comic book villains we've seen in movies before they got their transformation.
Right.
This is the Cheetah. This is Edward Nygma.
Yeah.
This is
God,
Poison
I've
Ivy.
been happy for so long without looking at me. Office Romance Magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
Wow. You're stapled to each other, but is it healthy? Jay, what does the rest of this thing say?
White out your exes.
Romance Monthly. You're stable to each other, but is it healthy? 7 tricks to keep your love from drying out. permanent and dry erase solutions to a serious relationship. Wipe out your exes. 5 ways to keep that typo out of your life.
Office Romance Magazine.
Oh yeah, it's a leading publication on office romances for office supplies. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing.
Ain't that right, Dante?
Oh gosh, listen to me babbling at you. You don't even know my name.
Alright, last chance.
Probably a good place to start.
Alright.
Yes, yes. I'm Penelope.
Penelope.
And I'm your office supplies.
I think Paige is probably going to be for like a book name. Then.
I'll try a book another type.
Cyrus also said Electra. For the nerd look.
Oh.
Hey.
She's cute.
She's got like 6 eyes on her.
What do we think of the design? Definitely secretary vibes here.
Mm-hmm. It's cool. I don't know what else you would do.
I like the paper on the jacket and the skirt, and I like the tabs on the sleeves too.
She's got a lot of paper going.
And I love how her hat has the pins in the cup.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cyrus is saying not quite a pen, not quite an envelope. Penelope. So like.
Oh, I see.
Like pen-elope.
The pens are eloping?
Well, they can in this game.
Boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
Sorry? Or, well, everything's online now, or I don't know what you want me to say about that.
Sorry.
Jay?
Kind of type between sorry and online. Coach?
Yeah, I'll go square.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness
To what?
to the resurrection of Penelope office supplies.
You have a lot of energy for someone we're talking to at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Then again, that could apply to us right now.
Yeah.
So.
What if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not dead yet.
You're so right, Queen. You've got 1 foot in the grave! You're too cute to be single.
You're too cute to be single.
No, you're so right, Queen.
You're too cute to be single.
Yeah, I'll go with Circle here. Normally Circle's like the bad option, but they're trying to trick me here.
Well, they try to keep you on your toes by mixing it up.
Jeez.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Wait. What?
What?
It takes a few seconds for your compliment to register with Penelope. A blush overtakes her face from chin to forehead, but she quickly shakes it off.
That was a really funny joke you just said.
Wasn't a joke.
Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Stephen Stovey.
Okay.
Now, what do you think that means?
Trust me on this. I know
Lead
you.
with
I
your
know.
best asset.
I know you.
Dead ass!
I know you guys are probably gonna say square. I know you. I can see in your heads, but really hear me out for triangle. Okay, trust me on this one.
Triangle.
You really thought I was going to disagree with you here?
Triangle.
I know. Ray would have.
Exactly.
See?
Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer. You got any advice for me?
Dump up. Match his energy at all times. Just be yourself.
Just be yourself. You are perfect as is.
A little boring, but all right.
Beats my other
Okay.
choices.
I have the right
What?
to
Treadmill.
battle.
That makes no sense.
I mean, like, the treadmill is bulky equipment.
Sure.
The treadmill is a heavy object.
Sure.
So
But
I
you're
think the
thinking-
person could reflect that.
I'm thinking of someone who uses.
They're more on the lean side.
Yes.
I think it's more like what is the thing, not what does the thing do for you.
Oh, there he is. I assume he means date.
Yeah, treadmill bench presses Duncan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I meant just what I said. Prepare yourself.
Oh god.
Wow. Right.
All right, Ray, is this your next cosplay?
It might be. I don't know. That just seems like a lot.
You gonna really go with that blonde?
That's the thing.
We could do it. It's not that far off from a Thor cosplay, which you've done.
Yes, but I didn't dye my hair for it, so.
You're experimenting.
See you later.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay. FYI, Penelope will date multiple characters as time goes on too, so you just check back and check with her periodically. First piece.
Treadmill or wall? I would rather go with wall.
Alright, so we have new thing for Dasha. Last time you saw Dasha, you continued your love lessons. You took her on a pretend date to a restaurant, which seemed to go pretty well. Come see her next time to learn how to end a date.
You got some collectibles too.
Which is time for meals.
What's the next one?
Bully Alley strip club, so I think we get those.
Oh, so we actually do have to do those. Okay.
Told you.
Alright, Penelope. I can't.
Voiced by Amy Carrero.
Okay. Do we know her from anything else?
I'm gonna look that up right now.
Yeah, because.
Read it.
By the way, what a fascinating version to spell Amy. Anyways, poor Penelope, unlucky in love and eternally searching for that perfect special someone. But with such a huge array of dateable objects, love is surely around the corner, or around the kitchen, the attic, outside.
Likes, inspirational quotes, taking pictures, and pizza. Dislikes not being seen.
Hey, we just had pizza.
That is true.
I know we feel like we're specifically pizza dinner type of people, but this is more of a luxury this time around.
Yeah.
You've met Penelope, a frazzled, overwhelmed collection of office supplies. She's off to a date with the rather hostile-seeming Kristoff, the cross-trainer.
So treadmills, Kristoff.
Got it. And then Mac. You updated Mac's operating system. It's going to take a while to complete. Come by later to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded Mac. And then we have quick space here.
Tom.
Champ! How goes it?
Your butt.
Yeah, your butt. Remember, this dude wants the glasses, so let's not make him any clue that we have them.
Yeah, your butt.
I guess I don't know how to speak to the youth today.
Look at
We
us
would like you
being
to
all
complete
youthing.
an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivia?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Very short, not fun.
All right, everyone has an opinion, and now that one belongs to us. I appreciate you participating.
What the heck happened to
One
my
more
response?
question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
Did you get fired?
Not likely.
Ah, that's just fine. I'll be straight. There was no exit survey. I just need some help. Now that I've revealed my own vulnerability and gained your trust, how likely are you to recommend Tom for a job somewhere?
Not likely.
Ah, can't win them all.
Right.
Well, he tried. Well, it's bedtime. Want to see the ghost is around, or?
Ooh.
Okay.
Can we do it?
Yeah. Remember, glasses don't really matter with them.
You came back! I'm so happy you came back. Being up here in the attic, it feels like people only come up for little bits of time and then they try to leave as soon as they can because, I don't know, for some reason a lot of people think attics are scary. I've never felt that way. For me, it's like a playground up here.
Yeah, a lot of people are afraid of the things in attics.
Like what?
Ghosts.
Spiders? Look,
I will say
I don't want to offend a ghost here, okay?
yeah, I'll say spiders here.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I do wish people would stay longer, though. Even if they can't see me, it'd be nice just to watch them. Like human TV.
You could just call that TV.
Jeez, I wish I had a TV.
Boy, do
Hey, now
I, boy, do I know the guy for you.
You see me.
I was wondering when you put that together. Should
I don't think I know exactly.
Yeah, because the first time Skylar said we weren't using the deviators to see her.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm more inclined to go triangle here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I used to watch you move boxes around and search for that same amazing Christmas sweater every year. Though you have stopped coming by lately. But you've never even looked at me before. Like, through me, which is cool, but never at me.
I have these cool glasses called deviators.
Whoa, awesome! Tell me everything.
Don't tell her everything.
You might secretly be Tom. They let me directly acknowledge a thing's existence.
Okay, you say thing, not person. So does that mean?
Hang on. We're getting there. Anything I want to talk to, I can.
Mm-hmm.
That's. If I wasn't already dead, I would absolutely just die again from the coolness of this. You can talk to anything? Anything you want, you just put on the glasses and you can talk to it? Like it's real?
Oh,
It is real.
Wait, so then how are you talking to me? Because I'm not a thing.
right.
Well-
I'm something in between a thing and a person.
Well,
You're not exactly the first kind of weird interaction we've encountered so far, and from the looks of it, or from the sounds of it, we're gonna get more of those instances in the future.
Oh yeah.
What are we gonna say?
Oh yeah. That's it.
Or
You're noticing now. So like, wow, I feel so happy, but it's weird. I think I feel sad.
Why do you feel sad?
okay, I'll go with triangle. Jay?
I'm happy with either one of these.
Yeah.
No. It's okay. I don't feel sad though. I felt sad a lot when I was alive, but since I died, I've just been mostly happy all the time, and I haven't had to think about the stuff that used to make me so sad. I think there's something about being a ghost that makes things harder to feel. Like, sadness can feel so heavy sometimes, and if I can't even lift the latch on the attic window, how am I gonna lift something as heavy as sadness, right? It would just fall right through me. That's kind of funny. I guess that's funny.
More sad than anything.
I say that is funny.
Well, we're at another standstill. Okay. I really don't want to like dampen the mood with her immediately, so I kind of want to go with triangle here for right now.
Yeah, but at the same time, I also don't want to like invalidate the feelings too.
I don't think that's doing that right away. Also, is there any left for me over there?
Good to hear. But your glasses, this idea that you can talk to anything, to anybody, like, does it feel like you have friends? What does it feel like to have friends?
Feels pretty good, honestly. Or, well, a lot of things in this house have a lot of attitude.
Square is pretty accurate.
I'm gonna go with square, yeah.
I'll bet. I mean, I have attitude, and I'm in this house, so I guess that these other things. Oh boy, okay, this is weird. I'm having another feeling, I think.
Tell me about it. Or, are you going to disappear?
Tell me about it.
It's so strange. like I said, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy to have met you. I'm loving that you're here. I can't wait to play all the games, and I want to show you how I can go through the wall if I really concentrate. Because that honestly is amazing. And the most amazing part is that when I go through that wall, I end up right back in the same room again.
What? Like a Pac-Man situation?
Like I'm in this crazy loop where wherever I go, there I am.
Huh. So you can't leave this room. Right? Is that what we want to say here?
Yeah.
Nope. But I want it.
What's it? Because I can get you the book or the movie. I mean, I don't know if you prefer either one.
What's it?
I want what you have.
Life?
The glasses?
I want the glasses.
I knew it! You were Tom all along! I don't think they're mine to give. Or, okay, here you go.
I don't think they're mine to give.
Yeah, that's okay. Maybe I want to talk with these others around me. Maybe I want what you have. I want to have friends too.
Are you saying you're lonely, or, oh, come on, you really don't have anybody?
Are you saying you're lonely?
Yeah, it's a tricky choice, though.
Part of me wants to say square here.
I say it's a triangle.
Jay, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking square, and I only say that because it might open up some lore.
Nope, it's just me. I'm like a ping pong ball up here, just bouncing around. I don't even have any memories. Like, you think I remember how I died, but I got nothing.
I guess not.
I remember that I changed my name, and I know that my best friend was this spider that I tried to get to crawl up my butt.
Why? Why?
Okay.
That was said.
Like a ghost butt?
Or was this when you were alive? Either way, I have questions.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, that sounded like a really good idea at the time, and the spider was hardcore not interested.
You think?
I think the case is she got so bored, you know?
Instinct's gonna be pretty stubborn. Or Zoe, honestly, what if she'd bitten you in your butt? Square.
Well, I'm a ghost, so it probably would be okay. But I hear you're concerned about my butt, and I'm grateful.
As a double butt.
So it remains just me. Alone. You say there's all these other beings here.
It's really clouded living alone, or yeah, they're nothing special, or they can be fun. Sometimes they talk too much. What are we thinking here?
They are complicated individuals, that's for sure.
Well, let's see.
I don't even know.
Jay?
Triangle, I'm thinking?
Triangle does not start with an S.
The triangle.
Yeah, you can talk to every object here. It must feel overwhelming sometimes. Even just talking to you one-on-one, I'm overwhelming myself. I want to know the others here. Maybe they would remember me. Who I was. And maybe they'd like me. Who I am. I like me. I think I like me. Maybe if I met other people, I wouldn't like me as much. But maybe I'd like me even more.
So safe.
No.
I like you and I've met you, or might be a chance for taking, or I'm not really that into you, sorry.
Jeez,
There
man.
might be a chance worth taking.
I like you and I've just met you.
I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with triangle here too.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay.
But I can't wear your magic glasses.
Right.
They just fall off of me. Through me. I know I exist. I must exist. But do I if nobody knows me? Oh, it's happening. I'm about to disappear. I can feel it.
Just as before, Zoe begins fading out mid-sentence. She calls out to you in a voice that grows more and more quiet.
Don't forget me. Promise you'll come back. You can tell me about all the friends I might have one day.
It's getting depressing.
Yeah. All right. Well,
A bit weird to have this thought right now, but could we date the narrator?
I did ask that. Look that up, by the way. Unfortunately, no. But there are other apps on our phone that we have not really touched, or we've touched, but we've never activated, such as the Workspace app and other stuff.
So, wait. You're saying that we could date the apps inside?
Yeah.
Could we date the data decks?
Probably. Date the settings app.
This is.
And,
Oh.
and there is something that has shown up with every single character without fail that is dateable as well.
The collectibles?
No, not the collectibles.
Dialogue options?
Yes. Well, sort of. The text box.
okay.
I...
All right.
That's a bit too much for Ray, I guess.
Anyways,
It's
let's
late.
go
I'm
back
tired.
to her. Last time you saw Zoe, she expressed her desire to meet others and talk to them. You encouraged her. She faded away again, but told you to promise to come back.
That was depressing.
All right. Well, let's call it a night.
Go to bed.
We're going to call it a night, and then we're going to call it a stream, too. So,
This was fun. I think
Yep.
we accomplished quite a bit here.
Yes, we did.
Met some new friends. Met up with some old friends. New lore.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll come back.
we are a journey right
Yeah,
here.
good idea. Alright, perfect.
And that's going to do it for us again, guys.
Thanks for
sticking
watching.
around.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
And as far as the next time we'll do this, could it be tomorrow?
Yeah, we can give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll see why not.
All right.
Alright, try to bank on tomorrow. If not, you'll find out otherwise.
Yeah, we're probably thinking Friday then, too, which would be the 27th of June.
Yep.
2025. Not to date ourselves, but yes.
I think the game will already date itself, too, if we're considering it new. So, all right, then.
All right.
See you next time.
Bye.